Yeah. NEMPATHY show right here. SMOKEBREAKLIVE.tv. SONICBOONETV. Just Be Wellness Center. Checking in. Got the homie Be More _aware in the building. Was good.
What's up, my people? Appreciate y'all for having me, man. Hey, I want to say y'all be cranking on that intro music, yo. I'm in here jamming on that shit. That joint rock.
Man, that's what's up, yo. How was y'all weekend? How was it shaping up?
Man, it's good, you know.
It was cool. Had some workout buoy today. Hey man, these
I thought you said about the houses
out
out. Right here, damn lie.
Come on, don't do that. Right, don't do that, dog. But nah, yeah, I had some workout buoy. Them buoy houses be different, bro. I'm trying to get one in Southeast. I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Nah, bro. It's a community out there. The air different out buoy for real.
It is. I was on a golf course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anytime you could be on the golf course out there.
Shit, yeah, man. That's some of the highest income of black people in America is
right.
Concentrated all together for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
It's funny. And Jasper's right down the street. That joint crazy.
Hey, all that shit right in there together. I mean, because niggas make money, but they still like what they like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Niggas still gonna nig. It don't matter where they live at. How much money they make. Niggas is gonna nig.
Yo, B, what's your Dope Info podcast, yo?
Yes,
Tell us about
Dope
Dope Info podcast.
Man, it's just me and a bunch of the homies from Norfolk. Man, it's a lot similar to what y'all doing here, yeah. Bunch of college dudes just speaking about that HBCU experience, getting smacked and rapping about what's going on, man. We put one out actually today. So we was talking about, y'all know we supposed to be getting superpowers tomorrow, right?
Who specifically?
People with melanin. Anybody with melanin, dog. So Indian people, Iraqi people, you know what I'm saying? Ethiopians, whoever got motherfucking any type of melanin, we getting superpowers tomorrow. So we was talking about that on our joint. Anybody can check us out on anywhere you can get your podcast, man. Come check us out if y'all fuck with us. So more congrats.
Man, they were saying that's why they've been spraying, all these chemtrails in their airs for years so they could block this thing.
Oh yeah. See, that's one thing about a conspiracy theorist is they'll find a way to tie some shit together.
Oh yeah, they gonna tie. Oh man,
see, this the same shit we've been talking about the whole time. But even though it's not, it don't have shit to do with what y'all talking about in the first place.
They will talk to you till your eyes burn. Like, God, bro, like you really read all this?
So, yeah, you already know.
Yeah,
man.
some people do, and that's when you can get lost when you start reading shit, right?
Because you're looking for it.
That too, and they reel you in with the truth. It'd be a lot of true shit, and then you go down a rabbit hole,
and then that's it. Like the website don't even be like the website. It just be a bunch of letters and numbers that don't even. Yeah. Nigga, this is a barcode. How you even make it over? You can't type this in, dog.
Man, we all about to have the barcode.
Yeah, for sure. They gonna have to keep track of us if they give us powers for sure.
So what kind of powers are we supposed to get, man? We about to be X-Men out here and shit?
That's what I don't get. I don't know if we get to pick our powers. So that's what we was talking about for real. Like, if we had a chance to pick, what would your power be? I don't know if you can get all the powers or...
Right.
Niggas ain't tell me no. They ain't give me no email or something. I don't know where it came from, but...
That shit would be mayhem if they gave us powers, bro.
Yeah.
Facts. You talking about...
Don't give me no powers, bro. Don't give me no power.
You say ain't nobody check in with you. You know how they always be like, yo, 55% of black people say this. Nigga, ain't nobody asked me that shit.
Nah,
right, ain't nobody asked me that.
Like, I ain't never got polled.
Outside the grocery store or something, like, who's asking these questions? It's like fucking Family Feud and shit. Who was them 100 people?
Right, I ain't never.
Man, you know those answers are Caucasian.
Fuck yeah. That's why it's funny. That's the whole point of the show. Like, they set it up to where it's like they get the white people to answer the black questions and the black people. It's just like, all right.
You're like, come on, dog. Like, nigga, I live in D.C. This is the capital of one of the most powerful countries in the world. I ain't never seen y'all ask no questions.
Shit, they in South Africa now.
That's where all the powers is about to be Wakanda, man. Everybody going to just take off and start flying tomorrow. We going back to the motherland. So I'm excited, man.
Shit, man. Do we get immunity from this vaccine?
Me, nigga, I got powers. I'm gonna do what I want. That's why I said, don't give me no powers, bro.
Yeah. I just want to fly for real, so I can just fly the fuck away.
I don't need.
But
Don't
I don't
give me
give a fuck.
nothing.
I'm not taking no vaccine. I don't care what they say.
I ain't
Who they
taking it, man. I
say,
ain't taking that shit.
Yeah.
And you know what? They really are. They making it a real black thing. It seems like they're very concerned with vaccinating black people, but furthermore, it seems like black women are being scapegoated or being used as the vehicle through which they're gonna administer this shit.
Yeah.
Cause they know first, black men don't really go to the doctor like that as is. So you ain't about to get a nigga to take the vaccine.
You got a whole
Niggas
bunch
don't
of
even
women,
get flu shots.
whole bunch of women saying you don't get a vaccine, you ain't getting no pussy.
What?
Somebody give me some.
Yeah.
Everybody not
They
holding
want
out.
that. They want, I was going to say they want that just as much as we do, so I don't believe that right there at all. But I mean, I think it's part of.
I'm sure it's somebody
like,
that'll say it, but all y'all not gonna
they
do
doing
like that.
like a kind of a niggas love their mama kind of thing, you know. It's like a kind of come to my bosom and take this vaccine type shit. So
Plus, I ain't trying to be accused of hating black women.
right. So it's just like, well, you don't fuck with the virus because this black woman made it, but I don't think nobody gonna say that. It's just we should let them take it and we be all right without taking it.
I ain't want to take it before I found out she made it. Ain't got nothing to do with her.
No, I really don't
Hell
say
no.
that.
Yeah, it don't matter who the fuck made it to me. It could have been 12 monkeys in a room. Like, nah.
Nigga, it could have been me. I'm still not taking it. What are you talking about?
I wonder if she took it.
Probably.
The creator.
Y'all see that one lady that was passing out and shit? She took it to pass the fuck out.
Hell yeah, I seen that, man.
And the dude they hit with the empty syringe trying to get us with the okie doke.
That's wild.
Like, come on, bro.
That's wild. They try to hit us with the David Blaine trick, nigga. Like,
Right,
you
like,
see this shit
y'all
right
not
here,
even
dog?
good at it. Like,
Hell
you didn't
no.
even.
Hell no, nigga. At least they be fooling us with the magic tricks. Y'all just was like, dog.
Y'all could have put some sugar water or something in that joint. You just straight
Niggas
had
on
the
TikTok
empty.
looked at that off the break. It was like, that shit fishy.
But then he stuck it with the joint and then try to pull the tab out and push it back in. It's
It
too
was already
late.
pushed down.
It's too late, dog.
The fuck out of here.
But you notice how they only did that with the white man.
Yeah.
Or everybody else got a real needle, but the
Yeah.
white man's like, we're going to get him the empty
Here she
joint.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was just watching. This is the nurse. She got the vaccine, and then all of a sudden, man, she just felt a little woozy.
I do feel like this could have been a number of things, though. She could have been like nervous.
Right,
She
and just
talking
high
on
stress
fucking
situation.
TV. Yeah.
Right.
But that shit don't look good, though.
But this look
that's
like
not what I'm trying
acting.
to see. You think so?
But see, and this the problem, because she being a little extra.
Yeah. She like a soap.
So the problem is, right, because you got people on both sides of this thing. So you probably got people who, because what is Shy Memorial?
You see the
You know what I'm saying? So you
hospital?
probably, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Get the
Like you
fuck
got
outta
people just
here.
trying to hype it up to get niggas to not take it.
It's a fake hospital.
Hey man, I don't put nothing past these people, bro.
Shit, man, look at this, man.
Yeah, this shit is sick right here. They hit it with the prop joint. That shit is already pushed in.
Big dumb man.
Then he
They
pulled
try to
back
pull it out.
and then-
Big stupid man. This
Nigga,
is
we
Tyler
know how
Perry
niggas
production,
work,
nigga.
Right?
God. They gotta use better actors.
RNA. Yeah, this shit was trash, bro. Like they could
Gotta
have
use better actors.
that they do in the movies where a needle go into
Right.
the thing. Like it would have looked better than that. That shit was just dumb. If y'all knew y'all was gonna be on fucking TV, you should have did better than that.
Damn shame, man. Hey, yo, man, kick it off. Did y'all see what Cam Newton was wearing today?
I did.
Nah.
I heard they got eliminated from the playoffs though. So
They did?
that's
Yeah.
what I heard. Like, cause the Bills won the
Yeah, I
division,
seen that
right?
too.
So yeah, I think cause they lost, they out of it now. For the first time in like 20 years, they probably ain't been in the playoffs. It's been
They put a
probably
black
forever.
man in the front. Like, all right, this first time,
Right.
you're going to take the L.
Yeah, they gonna
Terrible.
cut his ass next year. Oh shit.
Cam Newton out there with a hat made out of jeans and shit.
What is that? A fucking rabbit's foot on the back of there? What is that on
Oh, so
hanging
that
off of
feather,
Damn,
that
that is a
feather look
rabbit's foot,
heavy
is it?
as a
Like
mug,
a
dog.
possum boot.
That's a whole leg, ain't the foot.
Yeah,
This ain't
He
got,
got
the
the
whole
whole-
leg.
It's a coon foot.
yeah, they got a fox tail on the back of his shit. With the Versace shirt.
You know, I noticed over the past few weeks, you know, we do this every week right here on the NEMPATHY show. We show, you know, what the fuck is Cam wearing? In the past few weeks, we haven't been able to get a full body shot. It's like the Patriots are they locking it down. Like, all right, man, you got to win
They don't
Right.
in
want
order
to
to
show his
do your
pants.
photo shoots.
Before you
and
can go
shit.
play, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it could be because I mean it's, I guess the camera, the people taking the pictures are the Patriots like photographers. I just think the nigga is just
Eccentric.
he been doing it for so long. It's kind of like cliche now. At first it was like niggas is like looking at him, but now it's just like, all right, what is he wearing today? Like we know
Right.
he's gonna be wilding with the motherfucking fox ass on the back of his hat and shit.
It's like the whole ass.
Yeah,
like both
the whole
cheeks.
rear end and shit just hanging off the back. Nigga.
This nigga ever come with some assless chaps?
Hey,
Oh, nah.
hey, I would put it
I ain't
past
trying-
him in his spare time.
You ain't trying to get
for real.
tackled in those, bro.
If he ever was to win the Super Bowl, he'd
That's
do something like that.
crazy. To see a 6'4" nigga in ashless chaps, that's nah.
That's the other thing. The nigga's so big, bro. Like, you
Yeah.
too big to be doing this.
All that shit custom made, Slim. You know that shit custom
They
made.
gotta
You know
be.
he
Got
got
to
them-
be.
Them dookie, even that hat, because he got them dookie dreads. So you know he had
Yeah.
to get that shit situated the way he could put his hair up under there and just. It's too much work to look like that, dog. Like why?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, dog.
That's a lot of
like,
money and a lot of
you look
time
like
to
a
kick
fool.
out.
Carmen San Diego hat ass nigga.
Oh shit! Where?
And not win.
Yeah, then you losing. Well,
Like
you know,
when
That's the real problem here.
but I try not to hold that, especially with football in particular. I try
Right.
not to hold that against like a single player. Like, oh, you
Facts.
losing. It's a lot of shit
True.
to go into a team losing or winning on a football field. So
But
That's not the only
sometimes it's
thing that
one
changed.
nigga.
it could be. It could be. It has been before. But a lot of teams succeed in spite
Right.
of one nigga. So,
Yep.
you know, it could go either
'Cause
way.
you're right, because your offense and defense could be popping, but if
Hell
your special
yeah.
teams falling apart, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Nigga give up two touchdowns on special teams. You can't do nothing with that.
Facts.
Or
Field
even-
position all fucked up.
Yeah.
Shit, you can look at Tim Tebow bum ass. Like they carry him. Like they carry this nigga. He's
me
like
tell
one
you,
of the
man.
worst quarterbacks ever.
Tim
in history.
Tebow is a winner.
Man, that's
he's
what
a
niggas
winner.
say when you sorry and you
Nah,
win
yo,
in
he-
spite of that.
He is sorry. I mean, he's sorry for the NFL game. He was sorry, right? College all day, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he was sorry in the NFL, but he has something inside of him. He's a winner. He got
Jesus.
drive that
Yeah,
you
I
could.
was getting ready to say he got the
That's
whole
it.
um,
soul.
It's Jesus.
His press conferences, his interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you just believe in him because like
He definitely elite.
he sucks. It's not a lack of trying. He just sucks.
Yeah,
like
no,
you know what
he
I'm
tries
saying?
very, very hard.
Yeah,
for sure.
extremely
Right,
hard.
For sure. And you gotta
You know what I'm
respect
saying?
that in some ways. A nigga that tries so hard, even though he suck. A nigga still
Right.
playing little league baseball or whatever the fuck it is. And
A nigga, he with the Mets. He with the Mets
Yeah.
farm team.
yeah, he playing against
What?
15-year-olds and shit. That nigga 35.
What?
Out
Yeah,
in minor
just
league baseball.
smacking home runs and
Just,
shit.
just crushing. Just
But he ain't even that good though. He not that good. It's not like he crushing home runs because he would be pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
they
when-
would love to have
'cause-
Tebow on their team. But he
Because
ain't
with
good enough.
baseball, it don't. You got to be strong in baseball, but if you can't hit it, you can't hit it. Like
Exactly.
that's
It's
a
hand-eye
totally separate
coordination,
skill. You
so-
can be as strong as you want, but if you never connect,
Nigga, you could be a pinch runner.
I will give him that
True.
though. He's definitely like a leader of men for sure. Like he
Mm-hmm.
is, he's very good at like inspiring people and getting motherfuckers to believe in his fucking bullshit. So
that's that
I
Bible,
give him that.
nigga. That's
it is.
That's
is.
it. That
He got the
is.
strength of the Lord in his soul. For
Yeah,
I kinda
God.
admire people like that. That's so steadfast in they faith. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like
Mm-hmm.
a real religious person at all, or like any of that. So I admire people that can just stick to their guns with
Right.
anything, and especially with that when y'all reading them
True.
fairy
Heard that.
tales and shit.
Yo, he was celibate. Wasn't he celibate in college and shit?
Yeah.
Hell, I mean, that's what he say.
If I'm
That's what he say.
I think he was.
I mean,
That's tough. What's the nigga? AC Green did it. So he was like
I don't believe him
41.
either. I don't believe these niggas, man. AC Green was on the Showtime Lakers, bro.
Right. I didn't know that at first. I just found out about the nigga when he was
They
was
used
it
to
with
be
the
clowning
Bucks?
him the whole time. They was clowning his ass. All them niggas.
I'm like, bro,
trying to
how
get him
you-
pussy.
So he was-
They
he
sending
was.
prostitutes to his crib. I
He
bet
was-
Not
was.
only was he with the Showtime, like he was starting. Like they
Yeah.
knew what the
He
nigga
was
looked like.
starting power forward, yo. He was. a
Yes,
beast.
the
He
nigga
was
started,
good.
and he in LA, bro. That's high
And
caliber
then-
women out there.
Man,
On
he
top
knew-
of that,
ain't want
everybody
that
knew he was a
package.
virgin. Everybody knew he was a virgin. So
Knew,
it was
yeah.
people trying like get at him,
Trying
just
to get
be
the-
that
yeah.
one. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that shit. That's like a nigga. That's like a stroke of
That's a
genius,
lot of
son.
pressure.
He tell everybody he a virgin, and he just pop everything because they think he a virgin. And then if he slum it up, it's like that was my first time. You know what I'm saying?
That's like what nigga say he gay. Girl, all the girls think I can turn you.
And he just feeling on all the
He
titties
was like,
and
"You
shit.
can't turn me." The whole time, blah 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 blah.
Damn. That wasn't.
Like, you the fourth girl that tried to turn me this week. Well, this nigga think he's slick. This nigga's a rapist, is what he
The
is.
same thing with Tebow, man. Because Florida, that's their demographic too. All the white girls that's into Jesus, them be the nastiest ones, man. They be talking about they virgins and shit, but they
Catholic
assholes
school
be
girls?
blown the fuck out.
Hey
They
yo.
think- yeah, so they think they ain't going to hell for doing like anal sex and shit. That's how
Oh
they
yeah,
get
it's,
around.
yeah, it's not real sex. Like what?
Right.
Yo,
Okay.
a lot of other. Anyway, so sports, yo. My G-man right now, they playing the Cleveland Browns. They taking the L tonight. They taking the L.
Losing.
Traditionally, I hate to see the New York Giants on prime time.
Mm-hmm.
I have no faith in them winning a Sunday night or Monday night game.
Mm-hmm.
It never turns out right. I remember that year we went 12-4. Plaxico shot itself. The Cleveland Browns beat the living shit out of us on Monday Night Football.
Damn.
You know what I'm
Did
saying?
they win a chip that year?
No, that was the year after the chip.
Oh, after one, right.
You know what I'm saying? We would have went back. You know, but
That nigga shot himself in the club, dog. That's crazy.
word up. Cheddar Bob
You should have
yourself.
known. You should have known that this is just a sign of the team that I fuck with. My man, the star receiver, got a gun in the club and shot himself. Like that shit.
Hey, yo,
is
man, my
retarded.
team go hard.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga
G-Man
said,
all
if
day.
I feel like I need a gun to go, I'm not going.
nah, hell no. Especially if you fucking Plaxico Birds, dog. Like, that's
Hey, yo,
why
you
I'm
don't
Plaxico
wear a gun
Birds.
with velour. They don't. You can't have a gun with velour.
Hell yeah. How you gonna have elastic waistband with a gun and
Yeah,
shit?
Right.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
A big ass.
And try
squid
and
inside or
dance.
something, too.
Like,
The
That
nigga was
nigga
supposed to be
dumb.
injured.
Right, he was on injured reserve too. You're right. He had some kind of fucking leg injury.
that nigga got injured, all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Word
You
up.
gonna sit down these few weeks?
So, Brian, be knowing how did the Washington football team do?
They lost to a formidable foe in the Seattle Seahawks with 15-20. I missed most of the game because I was trying to figure out what was wrong with my phone. I think the only time I seen
the bill.
Washington scored that last. Oh no, I paid the bill.
I ain't even peeped that. He said it's the bill.
Yeah.
This nigga Bill broken.
So, did they start the black boy? They started the black boy.
Yeah, he started the black
Dwayne
boy.
Haskins?
Yeah, how he
Yeah.
play? I ain't watched this shit either. So
He threw a touchdown from what I seen.
okay,
He threw
two
that
picks,
last
too.
touchdown. Oh,
they acting like they trying to get rid of him.
Yeah, he's
Good,
out of there.
but-
He's done.
Oh, okay.
the problem
That's
is
fucked up.
he young. A, he young, but B, the offensive line don't function the same when he on the field. Like they don't give him that same respect that they give Alex Smith.
Cause they
I
trying
think
to
it
save
was-
their careers.
I think it was last season. Like he was pleading with them, like, "Yo, what I gotta do to like get y'all to like do y'all
that.
job?"
On the sideline.
Yeah, and they like laughed in his face.
What I
Did
got
they
And I'm like, "Nah, you got
leave.
you gotta throw hands, young." Like you got, at that point you got to throw hand, cause like man to man, like you put my safety, like you put my health in danger at this point, cause you don't want to do your job. Like if you don't like me, you don't like me. But you know what I'm saying? Like I could really get hurt cause you out here BSing. So now I'm gonna tap that chin and see how you feel now. And then if I gotta fight another lineman next week, like. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all linemen, y'all go ahead and line up, and we could do this.
You're talking about 100-pound difference.
Yeah, he gonna get his ass whooped all around the
It don't matter if a nigga hit you on that button, man. First of all, Haskins is still an athlete. He might be lighter than them.
He's still an athlete. Offensive lineman.
That ain't got a lot to do with fighting.
Nigga, they don't have no bro. Did all lineman, this? Don't none of this lift weights. None of this right here put up nothing on the bar, bro.
You talking about hitting that button. That button has everything to do with your neck. Like when you get hit on that button and your shit snap like that.
Nah, you gotta hit the jaw. I'm tell you what it is, right?
They get hit in the face all day.
It's the blood vessels run behind the jawbone. If you tap that joint, I cut the blood real quick and nigga be gone.
This nigga trying to calculate.
Yeah, man.
Did you see
break a nigga no hey
fighting last night? That was a good
I missed it.
Nah, man, we was watching that Versus.
What? Oh,
we was watching that Too Short and E40.
Yeah. How was that joint? I seen the clips of Too Short. 40 dancing and shit.
Shout out to the 4.6 thousand people who checked in to our live stream. You know what I'm saying?
I saw that too. Yeah, that shit was jumping.
I love that. Ah, man.
Yeah.
Y'all hopped on that. That's what's up.
That fight though. So, what was the outcome?
Oh, Canelo whooped this nigga for the whole 12 rounds. Like it was tight because he fought a dude. Like Canelo was like fucking our size for real. He like 5'8", 5'9".
Right.
He fought a dude that's like 6'3".
Our size. Yeah.
I mean, he be all around that area for real. But he fought a big ass nigga for real, the champion of the division. He went up, and everybody was talking about how it's gonna be tough for him because the dude was so big. But man, he whooped this nigga ass the entire fight. Like that shit was a masterclass. He was punishing dudes.
What?
So it just go to show the size ain't really everything.
Cause it's not. It's
technique. Most of it is technique.
Plus, and you know what I'm saying, niggas are sometimes they drop so much weight trying to like I'm gonna fight in this class. So you could be 6 feet tall and try to drop your weight down to like 130, 140 so you can fight in this weight class. Nigga, you way too big to have this amount of weight on you, bro. Like you gotta put that on. You know what I'm saying? You're not healthy at this point.
Yeah.
So you get a short nigga who's supposed to be in that weight class, he gonna dog you.
You losing muscle.
That's why it was tough. He went up though. Canelo went up. He went up to Homeboy's weight because Homeboy was the champion at 168. So Canelo went up a division and put the beats on this nigga.
And just beat it.
Back at his face was all red. His whole body was red. He's bleeding everywhere. That was the best fight I've seen in a minute. I like that. I like when a nigga just shows
get beat the shit beat out of him.
Not even that. It's nice if the other nigga fighting back, But
right, like nice a fight.
Because he was boxing. This nigga was sliding him, getting into his zone and hitting him. That shit was nice.
Right.
Technique. Yo, man.
I can't imagine that. You just in the ring and the nigga hit you with technique and he just working. You just can't do nothing with it.
That's the difference between fighting and boxing, right? Right. He might be able to technique the shit out of you in a boxing ring. In a street fight, he might take a serious L.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Because
I'm about to kick this nigga. Yeah.
Word up. So be more aware, yo. What's you don't really have an NFL team, do you?
Nah, I don't really follow it like that no more. I used to fuck with the Cowboys, but I'm like, don't even give a fuck now. It's just for real, since like the Kaepernick shit. I just
didn't they get a W today?
Cowboys? I don't even know. I have no clue. I've been so tapped out.
Let's look it up.
I think they got a W today,
but they fucking sorry as hell though. Like, so it ain't really no point of getting behind them to a point where it's like,
they beat the Niners
because they some shit.
Facts.
They still start Andy Dalton, so
they talking about getting rid of the running back out there, trading him to an AFC team.
Who's Zeke?
Where you hear that?
Zeke. Hey man, it's in the sports wire.
That's crazy. If they do that, that'd be nuts. I mean, they shouldn't have gave us that much money anyway. Like
Facts.
that's the whole point. They talk about not, and I like to see the niggas get paid, especially the running backs, because they treat the running backs like chewing gum for real. They just fucking chew their ass up, spit them out, and get the next one.
Yeah,
So I'm
and
happy he
just
got paid, but that shit go against the trend of what everything is going on with the league. So how can you be mad at him for whatever it is? Because he done fell off the cliff or whatever it is. That's what happens. These niggas, you run them to death, and he can't hold on to the damn ball, so his ass weird anyway. Fucking half-shirt ass nigga.
Word up.
He said he weird.
I can't. He got big ass. He got block head and shit.
Yeah, nigga,
you know what I mean.
Strange.
But I hate the Cowboys. I hate that team, right? But I have to admit, like, like the end of last season or maybe the beginning of this season, I was watching that man run. That nigga is a beast out there.
No, he's definitely good. I mean, that first season came out that he was crushing shit. Like, he's definitely a talent. But it's just the way that the league is played now. It's just like they give you mad carries in your first few years, and then they just get rid of your ass. But they happen to pay him for whatever reason it is. But, I mean, the way I always look at it is that, especially with the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington team, like, these niggas is never going to win until the fucking owners die. Like they too involved, they too just in the mix. And
so Washington got about another 40, 50 years? Because Danny is not young.
That nigga like 50 years old, son.
That is not
That is
not the formula for a Washington football championship.
Fuck no.
The formula for Washington, the formula, and honestly, the Cowboys have a similar formula for winning championships. All right, both of those organizations require the presence of cocaine in order to win championships. Right,
that was around when they was winning.
Right, in the 90s,
colorization and shit.
The 90s, shit. Correlation. Cowboys, they was getting it in.
They was coked up,
especially Michael Irvin
too.
Shit, Leon Lett got caught with a U-Haul full of weed.
Yeah, with the pounds. I remember that. He was driving the pounds himself. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Sliv? Like, why are you driving the pounds?
I'm Leon Lett.
Do you know who I am? Look at the championship ring, nigga. You know who I am? Get your dumb ass on the ground, dog.
Yo, niggas be selling their rings. Niggas be pawning their rings.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Niggas losing recipes.
That's a topic we got to talk about, what are our athletes doing with their cheddar? Because it's common for them to go broke.
Yeah,
snakes, man. There's too many snakes around them.
I mean, it makes sense.
Blame the players a lot of the time. It's the people around them and the fucking agents and all these niggas that take advantage of them, that know the system, that game these niggas.
Yeah, and you got a nigga who probably been passed through school his whole life because he good at ball. The nigga not that sharp.
I remember one of the niggas. It was a quarterback from college, one of them college teams. The nigga somebody tweeted at him after a bad game or something, and this nigga said, "I ain't come to college to do school, nigga. I came to college to play football."
Play ball, nigga.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I ain't come here to do school."
To
nigga.
do
What
school.
he thought this was. Yeah, like
that's real, man.
Tripping.
That's real talk.
Yeah.
Yo, man. So, switching gears. Y'all know who Ayanna Van Zandt is, right?
Hell yeah.
The
Fix Your Life.
The guru.
Yeah. The little, she be talking. She be talking to
coach
niggas.
is what you call them. Yeah.
There we go. I couldn't get the word for
she had
nothing.
to Fix Your Life, Ayanna Van Zandt. So there's a clip that's going on the internet where she was talking to a young man and his mother, right? And apparently the mother has told the boy, straight to his face, she doesn't respect him as a man, right? And Ayanna pretty much got in the mother's ass, right? And that's one thing I respect her. It's equal opportunity with her.
Yeah.
I don't see her capable for women. You know what I'm saying? It's just whoever's wrong at the time is gonna get it. You know what I mean? And so this is a very telling video, but what was more important was the comments and all over social media after the video, right? A lot of women took issue with this video and they wanted to put it on the man or the father that wasn't around, or you know.
Of course.
So I just want to share this video right here. Y'all tell me, you know, what y'all think.
Yeah, since the quarantine too, these kind of videos be getting the net buzzing, son.
Right.
They be doing numbers.
Facts, because now the focus is on women,
Yeah.
right, and what the shit they be doing. All right.
I would say the focus is on within.
I've only known this young man 24 hours. And there's no way in the world, just reading his space, that I know he's going to allow a man to abuse a woman in his presence.
She doesn't think about me that way. She doesn't.
Well,
Because I
then
just
you
saw
don't
him
need to
playing
be-
basketball and going on dates
so
together.
what?
And
Mind your business. You say that you don't see the man that your son is. So I'm asking you, since this is not a demonstration of a man, you need to tell me what man you're using to measure him with. Which one?
my idea.
Which is your idea. Now, is that the idea you trained him up to be?
No.
Oh, so how in the blazing bejesus are you holding him accountable to a standard
Blazing
that you
bejesus,
didn't teach him, his father didn't give him, he don't even know what it is, and yet as his mother, you sit in his face and tell him you don't respect him as a man. Tell me how that works. Help me.
Like I said, it was events. It wasn't just.
I'm talking
And
about
it's
one
also how
thing.
he treats me.
Yeah, but
doesn't respect me
hello.
as a mom, and so-
You see, you are a provocative victim. You provoke stuff, and then when you start being held
Told y'all think
accountable
she-
for it, then you start twisting and turning and making the other person wrong. Look
like
at me, Mom.
45.
Look at me.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Look at
47.
me.
Yeah.
You just sat here
She's still a you.
and told your son,
She look alright for real.
we ain't got a needle in his
Trying to
arm.
be
Type man she looking for.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pays his own rent. He's married to a registered nurse. He's got 3 baby boys. And you just sat here in his
Wow, this
face
is a
and
whole
said,
grown man in
I
his own.
don't respect
got
him
whole
as a
man.
man. And you don't think to consider what that does to his heart, to his soul, to his spirit.
She don't give a fuck.
I'm sure that's hurtful.
Look, he look broke,
you
son.
okay
This
with that?
shit is.
And it's hurtful
painful
for
to
the things
watch.
that he
I'm
says.
good. There you
broke
go.
already,
You're
like
doing it.
25.
You're doing it right now. You're doing it right now.
Because it's
I'm
like-
holding you accountable and you spinning. You spinning your web.
I
You're
can't
trying to
say
get away.
nothing when it
You're
comes
trying to
to
get
just-
away.
Nigga from
Tell
Suitland.
me. Just here's the question. Just answer it. We'll get back to that other
Okay,
stuff
I-
later.
I-
With the Gwen Park.
Tell me.
Forgive me. I respect
Yeah, he
he's
look
a
yeah, he
wonderful
out
man.
there.
That nigga from Walker Mill.
Do you understand that your mouth, your voice,
he
ain't
your
gritty
words
enough. Yeah.
are connected to the
He trying not to cry
coils
'cause
in
she
his
probably
heart,
whipped his ass
to
and
the
told him that men
valves in
don't
his
cry
heart.
type
He
shit.
can't help but love you. And every time you dishonor that love, you chip a piece of it, chip a piece of it.
Nigga about to cry.
This is why in our culture as black
Try
people,
not to.
when the boys turn a certain age, the men come and get him and take him away from the mother because she can emotionally manipulate him. But since we don't live in our culture no more, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. We tear our men down and then wonder why they don't make good husbands and fathers. Mothers destroy sons. His mother can speak to him in certain ways that destroy him in ways that can never be repaired.
Man, she don't give a fuck. Look,
That
look
was
at her
all real
face.
Talk, yo.
She look at her. Look
Yeah.
at how she looking at Ayana.
Right.
She look alright, bro. She,
She toxic.
Nah,
son.
her-
Leave her ass alone.
Yeah, the way
Leave her alone.
her actions make her ugly.
Is
That's true.
It's for real. It's the like she said. It's no accountability at all. She not willing to say, "All right, I had my
like-
part in this, and I made this situation what it is." She just talking about what the nigga did to her. Like that's not your man. That's your son, bitch. Like what you talking
What
about?
did
bro?
what did the nigga do? Like what?
I mean, it sounded like he found a wife and some kids, and she want him to be her husband or something. I don't know. This shit is weird. It's weird, especially when you look at like their ages, their relative ages. Like she look young as shit.
Yeah.
She do look.
They look like they around the
Yeah.
same age for real. Like
right.
She used to tell him he was the man of the house.
Hell yeah. Or she,
And
like
this
she
nigga
said,
playing with Transformers and shit.
she asked her, the question she asked her was real telling when she said, all right, well, what did you model a man for him? So he didn't have that man in his household, okay? So what type of man did you model for him that you would thought he should be? She said, my ideal man. Like, what the fuck does your preference got to do with
Yeah, but
turning
then
this dude? Then you turn him into your lover or whatever you want your
right,
you know?
exactly.
That's
Well,
not
not
what
only
you
Or
gotta do.
you turn the nigga into an ideal man, he go be with a woman like that. That's what you
Like
train
her.
the nigga for.
yeah,
Yeah.
You gonna be with a woman like your
what?
ass.
But not only that, she, she said, my idea of a man, but Ayana also asked her, did you train him to be that man that you idealize? She said no. Right?
Right.
She didn't train him to be that guy. Right? She didn't
So
give
how
him he
you
didn't
mad?
receive any training. Right? She he is a product of her. Right?
Right.
So the things that are okay, especially as a man, you make your own decisions and stuff like that. But as a child, your foundation is rooted in your upbringing, right? And she is responsible for that. Now, I'm looking at her attitude. I can't see why a nigga would want to stay with her.
I mean, that's why her ass is alone. I mean,
Right. You can't.
Yeah.
Because no man or woman, nobody likes a person that whenever an issue come up, that person is never wrong.
Fuck no.
Like you never wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like you never can't say, I did do that, my bad. Or even like she even said I did do that, but still don't think that she wrong.
Look at her face.
And the point of always
She's like she be on the
trying
ground.
to talk about what the other person did wrong.
Cheeks on the sink.
Talking about what the other motherfucker did wrong don't change the fact that you
Right.
did wrong too, nigga. Like that, you still have to accept some kind of responsibility or some
Yeah.
kind of contrition for what your fucking ass is, what you're doing to him. And
That's
he
a good
still,
word.
Yeah, you did.
I know I almost fucked it up. Contrition. I said attrition. I'm smacked.
You had a contraction.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's a word too? Nigga, I ain't know. I learned 2 words today.
So it's like I think a lot of what people was arguing about on the internet with this too is the mothers destroy sons part of it. But that's true though. It's not. She didn't say that only mothers destroy sons. Like this is the only way. Like nah, this
Right.
is something that happens to sons. Fathers destroy sons as well. Grandmothers destroy sons. Like all these different things happen. But this is definitely. It happens more than you think. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like you're raising these boys to be conflicted because you trying to raise them to be your man, not a man. That's not.
Because the
that's
problem
weird as
is,
shit.
right. The problem is, right, they probably got, now that you said that, B, you kind of put it in perspective. A lot of women probably got on social media and got mad because they single mothers too.
Yeah.
And they, so they see the title Mothers Destroy Sons, and it triggers them because a lot of them probably single mothers. So they feel like I'm doing the best that I can do.
And they are.
It's just me by myself. You know what I'm saying? And some of
I believe this lady's doing the best she can.
Yeah.
I do. I don't think she was intentionally.
I think she's doing the best she can with what she got.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's a
don't
good way to
know.
put it.
What is the best, right? Because when you say
No,
the best
and
she could do,
but that's why I said with what she got, because as a people, we're just starting to get into therapy and stuff like that, and that's more so of a thing that our generation is doing, not our parents, not our grandparents.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So she
got a lot
doing the
she need to
best.
work through.
Yeah, and if she
before can
refuses
raise
to,
another person.
yeah.
Sure.
So and she's never going to work through it because she don't even think that she's wrong.
Hell
Right.
no.
So
She's
we
probably
can't
a
even
child.
get
Understand.
She's probably a child when she got pregnant.
She
right.
gotta be.
Like,
Look at
yeah,
it.
you
Look
could
at
tell.
them.
Yeah, looking at her and looking
They
at him,
like
she probably
19
was a
years
child.
apart, or 15
Right.
years apart or something, like LeBron's mom and shit.
And they grew
Yeah,
up
she
together.
probably got pregnant like freaknik.
I mean,
Something.
it's funny to say that, but they did. They literally grew up together. Like she's maturing at the same time she raising a whole nigga,
Right.
and she raising a nigga that she don't really understand because she was a kid when she had him, so she don't understand niggas
Right.
as it is.
And
She didn't even understand herself.
He represents
Exactly.
the one that left her ass.
Exactly. That's a whole nother thing we ain't even mentioned yet. You look just like your
Right.
damn daddy. How many times do you think he heard that before? Nigga?
Man, that's why I'm I come to the defense of boys all the time, right? All the time, because we talk about our girls. They are at risk. You know, women have been a target for a long time for marketing and just all types of shit. You know, but our boys are being left behind. They just being left behind.
Kind of ignored. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
And then
that's a good point.
If let's just say 50% of households are damn single mother households in our community, there's no man. You're not. I'm just giving a number out there.
Yeah, he just do.
You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, you know, where is the manhood training coming from?
Right.
And then on top of that, you're learning through your adolescence that what you are growing to be, what you will be in the future, is obsolete or not needed or unnecessary. And actually, they actually detest what it is that you are to become. Not only that, your mom treats you in a fashion where she trying to save you from being that she hates, right? So she dressed you a little suspect. You know what I'm saying?
Or she don't even realize.
No, I ain't talking about her.
I know
I'm talking about mothers. I see it all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
they treat they sons like dolls and shit. You know,
they be so pressed to not make them into the nigga that their father was, not even realizing that they don't know how their father was created.
Right.
And a lot of their fathers came from single parent households, and the mother was a single parent. So you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't even realize you're doing it's like an episode of That's So Raven. Like Shorty be seeing the future and be like, all right, I'm gonna do. Since that's bad, I'm gonna try to do all the good stuff to make it to make the bad thing not happen. Now realizing that all this good stuff is literally what's going to cause this situation. And it's just a cycle.
Especially with somebody that don't understand themselves. I think that's the main thing about everybody that niggas is going through right now. Niggas is all having like a group therapy session right now together. Because a lot of people have not looked within. They're sitting in their houses right now, all quarantined and shit, and they just having to be with themselves. And a lot of people was able to keep themselves busy and not be with themselves. But I think that's a good thing, man. It's gonna hurt. It hurts at first. Like I know it to compare to like I guess getting a massage. You know what I'm saying? When you get a massage, it motherfucking hurt. Like you working that knot out. But then once you get to once you work that shit out, it's better. So.
Right.
Hopefully it works.
For real, and sometimes it hurt worse than like the regular day-to-day. It hurt more that a nigga touched it than if they never touched it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people would rather not, like you said, be like rather not deal with it. I'd rather keep myself busy and focus on other things than deal with this. It's like when a nigga get like shot or stay like an explosion, something happened in an action movie, and the nigga got like a piece of metal sticking out his side, like he ain't screamed then. But when the other nigga got to pull it out, you know what I'm saying? That's when the problem come in.
Yeah, I hope this dude is alright, man, because that nigga look broke throughout that whole conversation. His face
emotionally broken down, right?
Yeah, he looked like he had nothing left, dog. He 20 fucking 5 with 3 kids and a wife, and
now he gotta turn around,
moms, nigga.
Man,
he gotta turn around and go raise 3 boys.
Hell
right.
Yeah.
I saw, okay, that's another thing that you just. Brought it to my attention, right? He got to go raise 3 boys with a tumultuous relationship between him and his mother. And young boys model how men treat their mom.
So how they treat their mom, too.
Right, how they treat their mom, That I see how dad interacts with grandma.
Right.
Yeah.
And they don't interact. You know what I'm saying? So how's it going to be? And then these young boys ain't even gonna spend time with their grandma because they beefing.
Right.
Yeah. She
like
seemed
this
manipulative too, where she would
very much
hold that against them too. Like you ain't gonna let me see my. Right. I don't want to talk too bad about this lady, but this is just ugly.
We gonna dog us like now.
Yeah, we ain't the He-Man.
She don't feel.
Haters
You know
club,
what?
But
and I feel like we at a
situation is rough.
Yeah. And I feel like we in a weird like time period. Cause like Like she's a grandmother.
Yeah.
Nigga, these is not the grandmothers that we grew up with.
Fuck no. Fuck
Now,
no.
She's not even close, bro.
Now-
like,
now
she,
what do you mean?
yeah,
though?
right, yeah.
What do you mean though? You mean age, or you mean how
a
she
lot
carry
younger.
herself?
Both.
Well, you
Both,
gotta
yeah.
And look, not age, looks.
about to say, because
She don't look like
My
how
grandmother-
grandmothers looked when we was kids.
my grandmother was very young when she started having kids. Like, or you look in the South, you know, them people from the 30s and shit like that. Like they were young. They had the man
Yeah.
married a young
Kids.
girl
About
and had
25
6,
and
7, 8 kids.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
But even still, what a 50-year-old woman looks like now is not how a 50-year-old woman looked back in the 90s.
yeah, they ain't had no creamy crack.
Creamy.
Nah, it's not the hair, bro. It's not just it's the hair, it's the makeup, it's the dress, it's the
attitude,
body
The
shape.
eyebrows, the eyelashes.
Our grandmas ain't had no bodies. Like these grandmas got bodies. These grandmas could still get it, bro.
Yeah, let me stop playing because I strike her ass. Let me say,
Right, like
crazy as shit, but I strike
yeah,
her ass
but
for
like
sure.
physically, she tough.
Hey yo, I bet you niggas was in that house. I bet
They
you niggas
probably
was in
was.
that house when little homie was growing up. I bet you he seen different niggas coming through.
Hell
You
yeah,
talk about she
probably.
feels as though he
Probably.
doesn't respect her. I bet you that got something to do with it.
Yeah.
Like what
It's
have
like
you?
It's weird. Shit
And
is
that comes
weird.
out that could come out in how he treats women. You know, but he got married. You know what I mean? Has a child. Or has 3 kids, and it seems like he's doing the manly thing. For some
trying to
reason,
break
she
that.
still feels.
Yeah.
You know why he's not a man to her? Because
Because he not taking care of her ass. He not her man.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's another way to look at it. That's a good point. But her model of a man abandoned shit.
Oh, that's true.
He didn't abandon nothing.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
That nigga building, yeah.
right?
Hell yeah.
I don't
And
respect
kind
you,
of
ain't no
like
man.
building it without me. Without
Without
me.
her,
Why
yeah.
nobody ain't build this with me? Nigga, you got this woman who happens to be the mother of my grandchildren, which she got her perspective is all fucked up and wrong. And
Right.
like that's what
Nigga, she got lashes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, she got lashes on.
Have you ever seen
Well, no,
somebody put
grandma
them
was
shits
getting
on?
lashes done in the 90s.
That
Hey
shit
yo,
was crazy.
women's accessories have advanced vastly in the last 30
Nigga.
years, Brian. You know,
Nigga,
like
women have advanced.
do you remember? Like nobody talks about Lee press on nails.
Yeah, that used to be like
You
They,
right.
they just press them shits on and shit.
Uh-huh.
Like, they don't
And the
do that
little
shit
pack.
no more.
Yeah, it's in the pack, like,
glue and shit.
cause that's embarrassing, dude.
These nails are intricate as hell, bro. You can look at some of these girls' nails, and I be interested
Bro,
in
they
shit
be
when I see
having,
some
like-
of their nails. I be like, how long this take?
Acting like jewel, yeah, like little jewels and crystals. Like what?
That should be taking like
What do you-
3-4 hours and shit. Like, what the fuck?
What do you do with those? They be pointy.
Yeah, it's
I mean, they look fly.
it's very
They
easy
look fly.
for. This is a topic. You know, I told my fellas. You know, I feel as though like this is the age of Aquarius, right? Women are in the forefront right now, so you're gonna start to hear a lot of men express themselves about the trauma that they underwent growing up at the hands of women, right?
Right.
Like we talk a lot about, you know, young girls being victims of sexual abuse or emotional abuse, right? But we don't really talk about boys, yo.
Right.
We don't really talk about that shit at the
'Cause-
hands of women.
Because the problem is for boys, it's a badge of honor.
Yeah, it's a good.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm-
To sex or the
Yeah.
emotional abuse.
The sex.
emotional abuse part of it, like, well, not that part of it, but the fact
Because niggas
that,
don't think
oh,
it's
they
emotional
fucking.
abuse.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Congratulations, you
Right.
got
You know what I'm
raped
saying?
by
I'm
teachers
12,
and shit.
13 years old. I hit my cousin baby mother or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something wild like that. Like niggas like, yeah, I big getting pussy. Like, nigga, you need therapy. Like you had, like a whole adult had sex with you when you were a child.
My nigga, I can't front. I was looking at adults sexually when I was a child.
We all did, but you're not supposed to
Yeah.
have sex with the child. Like we all
Right.
have those thoughts as a child. That's normal. It's normal
Now,
for a
hold
child
up.
to have thoughts about an adult.
I just said my grandmother and a lot of people from that generation, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were 15.
That don't make it right.
14.
That's that trauma
Right.
we talking about though. That's
Well,
Yeah.
that
Well,
don't
is
make it
it-
right because that's
well-
what they people did. It's
But
wrong.
what I'm getting at is societal norms, right? Is it traumatic when it's normal in society, or is it
Right,
more
yes.
traumatic when people say when it's known, when it's societally agreed upon that this shouldn't be happening, and then it happens to you, so you have a vantage point like this shouldn't be happening to me.
Right.
I think
Hindsight type of
it's-
thing. I get what you're saying. That's true.
I think it's always traumatic. It's just how it's spun. Like if you got like a toddler and they fall and they hit their head and that paw and they got that pause and you can either freak out like, oh my god, you hit your head, or you like nah.
Yeah.
If you freak out, they're going to freak out.
Suck it up.
But if you're like, oh, you all right, they'll be like, I am okay, and they'll get up and they'll shake it off. So it's all up, like you said, but it's how society reacts to it. So if society not freaking out about boys having sex with women in their late teens, early 20s, then we're not gonna freak out. You know what I'm
think-
saying? But once
I
we
think-
start freaking out, then now it's a problem.
That is a good point, but that really only works for like physical trauma, like you just
Right.
said. Like the boy falls down, he thinks he could be hurt, but he's really not hurt. It's the complete opposite for emotional trauma. You think you're not hurt, but you are hurt, especially when it comes to
That's
shit about age and maturity.
real.
Like if you're 12 years old, your fucking brain is not done cooking. Like, it's like an egg. It's a sunny side
Right.
egg, nigga. That shit ain't finished yet. Like you still got things you need to work out before you start having sex with a grown man. Like it's
Like
shit
nigga,
will fuck
you remember
with
how
when
real
you're a
you
man
thought
or
wrestling
woman.
was at 12?
Niggas was damn near crying and shit. Like you threw man
Right,
off the
yeah.
show, nigga. Did you see that shit, dog?
Nigga, I
Like, what the
cried. I
fuck?
cried when Ultimate Warrior beat Hulk Hogan for the belt.
Yo, like you are like full on emotionally invested in this. You watching
And the
two
dumbest
grown
shit.
men, 6'5", 300 pounds, punch each other in the face and nobody
Dancing.
fell.
What you
Like
really think
yeah,
about
like
is they
nobody got
dancing for
dropped.
real.
Ain't no way these niggas is
a
touching
ballet.
each other chin like this and everybody still standing.
I ain't never seen it. Why niggas be stomping when they punch?
That's to make the noise. I was just about to
Yeah,
say
you
that.
get-
It's
you need the sound effect.
Boom, so
Yeah.
it make the ring, because the ring got the springs up under it, so it's like they hit
Right.
it to make it louder. But yeah, it's
Hell
the
yeah.
trauma is still there, and no matter what you think it is or whatever the societal norm is, some things. When I'm talking specifically when it comes to like maturity, and because that's physiological shit that you can't deny. Like a 12-year-old is not mature enough to be doing those type of things, whether it was our grandmother or whoever, the girl from down the block. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
shit wasn't right. Or even like how those Indian people have those kind of like arranged marriages. You know what I'm saying? That shit is weird as hell. Like, this who you gonna marry in 2 years. It's like, all right. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
to know each other.
interesting because it's a trade off. You trading a lot of stuff off, right? Like those arranged marriages, they probably have a extremely low rate of divorce.
I'm
They
sure
probably
do.
have a,
I think I've read that before. Yeah.
You know, but they probably have a high rate of domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
Like, you know?
Yeah. Murder,
It's a
suicide.
trade off. You know,
right.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it. Bow,
funny, but
bow.
yeah, like,
Yo,
fuck it.
it was
We
not
going
funny,
out.
but yeah, but like,
And they probably have a low incidence of children being abandoned by parents. But they probably have a high incidence of children watching some bullshit
Wild shit. Yeah.
right.
happening in the house.
It's a business arrangement more than anything, man. It's like
That's what
it's
marriage
like
is.
a DAO between two families.
Right.
It's just more when they arrange marriage, the families are more involved with it.
Right.
And when it's a
like,
regular
yeah.
marriage, it's like a business arrangement between you and your wife. or
I don't
spouse
even
or
like her
whatever.
little coconut head. That you
I know, that'd be sick, man. Or what if you like really, really like her, everything about her, and then y'all wait till y'all get married, and then y'all get the fucking, and it's like, no, this shit is the worst.
Yeah.
Like you just can't do shit about it. Now you stuck in here with the dry box.
Hydrox. Hey yo. You know them fake ass Oreos, nigga. Hey yo, that people say that, like they say, you know, I need I need to pop first. I need to know what it's like.
Yeah, you
I need
have to, dog.
I'm
You
a
have to,
physical
son.
person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the
nothing wrong
type
with
like I don't believe that sex on the first date necessarily ruins the shit.
Nah.
It can. It probably has a
depends
high
on how it go.
probability, but I think that has a lot more to do with your intentions or like your mindset, right? I mean, I know people like they had sex early and they never apart, and then other people they waited and the relationship fell apart. You know,
Cause that first date sex, you even feeling like she a hoe, and like, all right, I ain't gonna mess with her no more because she a hoe, or you just like, nigga, I was on 100 today. She couldn't resist the nigga. I was just, nigga, I'm hitting
big
everything.
dog.
You
He
did
saying it's the E.
right.
GTD. He say, what is
Yeah,
GTD, Tommy?
nigga, she can't do that with a real nigga.
Got the draws.
Right. Especially like her bra and panties don't match. Like, oh, she wasn't even trying to. I'm the mother. I'm
talk
that.
that out of
Nigga, you
there.
can't tell me I ain't that nigga, bro.
Oh, you said the way all the bra and panties match?
If
They
didn't
don't match.
If
Okay.
they don't match, that means.
And
she
you
ain't
hit on the
think she
first
was
night?
giving nothing up.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm pimp. I'm a
talking
real
about-
pimp.
Okay, oh, so you
Right.
saying because the bra
Yes.
and panties ain't match, she ain't had no intentions.
Nope.
Right, she had no intentions.
That shit would be matched
Like,
up.
nigga, I am a real pimp. I am Don Magic Wand.
But she had the lingerie with the stretch marks in it and shit.
Yeah,
The loose
big
fit.
braids, I mean, yeah, because I've been in that situation before where, you know, I knocked somebody the first day we hung out, or the first day we met, you know what I'm saying? And she's still my friend to this day. Like, we not like romantically involved in any way. But,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It didn't change how I thought about her. I thought she was dope. And it fell into it, and then I ended up falling into the
Nigga,
gap.
you fell
know what I'm
into
saying?
it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I didn't, when it was
Fell right in
over,
that mouth.
I didn't think no different of her. I didn't think like, damn,
Right.
she, you know what I'm saying? She gave it up. Who she gave it up to other than me. I just was like, yo, she dope, and I'm glad we did that, and we still cool to this day. So
Right,
I've
a lot
also done
of-
it with people that I'll never talk to them again. Like it happened that one time. It was like,
That's one thing women don't, they're not built the same way we are, right?
Nah.
Sex really has nothing to do with nothing. But it can
agree.
it can connect to everything, right? Like especially if you love a woman, like that, you know, it could be average box, but this is the best box I ever had.
yeah, because the way I
Like,
feel about her.
Because it's
The way I
her
feel
box.
about her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
I like
You know-
her. They
You
got
know, I
that.
heard a term that I heard recently. It's a rapper that I listened to. His name Larry June. He said something that was fucking. He said platonic sex, like, and that made me realize that I've had so much platonic sex in my life, and how I felt about that person did not change one way or it is. It was, and
Right.
it was a light bulb above my head, Joe, because it was a connection that showed me like this is something that I do a lot, and like you said, women don't think like that. It's not a lot of women that's out here having platonic sex, and
The
I don't think there's
experience-
anything wrong with that. I mean,
But the experience is different for them. Like, we are entering them. Like, nigga, ain't nobody
Of
like
course.
entering you.
Of course.
If you allow somebody to enter you, bro, like,
yeah, it's a different level of trust
nigga,
for sure.
yeah.
I didn't say I didn't understand
You
it.
like,
Yeah, well, anybody
I do
just
understand
go
that for sure.
inside you.
Yeah. And
Yo,
then, you
it's
know,
so
as you
nasty.
get older,
Right.
you
It's like,
have to
it's just
be
like
able
your
to-
mouth. Like, nigga, your dentist put 2 hands in your mouth. What the fuck are you doing?
Nah, nigga said,
it's you gotta be able to communicate that with the other person, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think there's
Yeah.
anything wrong with plutonic sex. I thought that was like a perfect term for what it is. Because you can have these interactions with a person and be like, man, I'm really fucking with her, and then we get to striking, and then tomorrow it's like, you know, we still where we were. Nothing has to change now because
Facts.
we strike. Like, you know, so we
Facts.
can keep it the same way. But women don't
Yeah.
think that way at
they,
all.
they don't they don't operate that way now.
Nah.
A lot of women today are behaving that way.
But it's not true.
But
It's
that's not
true
who they
with fam.
are.
Nah, it comes
Right? That's
around.
right. You know, a lot of women out here, you know, expressing themselves sexually, right? And they out here like I I got niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they like, why men can have all these girls, I can't have all these niggas and shit, Is it because you want all these niggas? Or are you doing it because niggas got all these bitches?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the things where you
because
don't
once
really
you
want
do
to
it,
be equal. You don't want that.
yeah, and they don't. Because once you do it, you realize this is not that cracked up as me. Niggas just don't have no emotional outlet to work through. Because even niggas be like, man, I'm done. I'm tired. I don't want, I'm burnt out. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it takes, because it's easier for a guy to have platonic sex, like you said, B, it takes longer for guys to be like, man, this is dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like a nigga just be like, yo, this dumb. I don't want her. I don't even like her. Don't come over here. Never mind. Don't come over here. Niggas, never mind. Don't come over. Something came
By
up.
that
My
point,
mother's
it's
sick.
too late. It's
Yo,
too late. Once
right.
you're already struck, it's too late. You
But
done
some
opened
good
up the
pussy,
box.
some good pussy will enable you to endure someone that you genuinely
like.
detest.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I can't
Yeah.
stand you
In
with
there.
this box.
Just put, somebody that put your freedom in danger.
And then it's kind of like, the sex is consensual, right? But you kind of like fighting her sexually and shit.
Right.
Like I can't fight you, so I'm gonna beat this pussy up. Like,
I'm gonna knock the stitching out this month. I'm gonna knock the lining out this joint.
You know what I mean?
And I don't think nothing wrong with that either, man. Everybody should get it how they live.
And that's what make that,
sure.
and that's the cycle that makes it worse. That's the cycle right there. Cause she bad for you. You bad for her. But
That's
that
what
shit
make
is
it good.
bomb.
That's why
But
it's
it's
so
good,
good. Yeah, because we
It's
know this
good,
shit
yeah.
wrong, Slim. Like we know we shouldn't be doing this, stealing on each other and shit. But
Right. He said stealing on
It's
each
tough.
other.
that's a good point though. Like with the revolution that we got with like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, like they can talk a good game for real, but in the end, you're a woman and you don't really operate on that wavelength. You don't. I mean, look at what happened. What happened with her and Tory Lanez, and you know what I'm saying? Like y'all talking about big pimping and all this shit, which is cool. That's fine. But you gotta be able to put your actions behind that, and when it comes down to it, women don't have that capacity like men do to be able to kind of turn that switch and say, I'm not tying as much of my emotions into sex as you are.
When they develop that trait, because we all evolve.
Yeah, it's
All
a
right?
chance. It's very much a chance that it happens.
They are developing the shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. But when they finally do, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
It's a wrap. We the first line of defense, right? Once it get to the woman, it's over. It's over. That's why when people come and pillage nations, they kill the men and they impregnate the women. Right? Yeah, you gonna carry my seed.
Right, that bloodline for sure.
Yeah, my thoughts.
Hell yeah.
You know?
This evil. Take some of this evil. That's crazy.
Yo,
Shout
man.
out to that young man though.
I hope things work out. They had Ayana, man. She fixes lives. You know, the only one I saw that she couldn't fix was DMX.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that nigga been a crackhead since he was like 14.
Right, yeah, that's what
we
it
should just
is,
celebrate
yo.
him. I think that's what we should do. Stop trying to fix him. Just
Right.
celebrate that he's still here with us, yo. Because that nigga he been a crackhead for 30 years, dog. Like,
You know what? That nigga's a fat crackhead now. That nigga has made some.
He is husky.
Yeah, he try. Then
You seem
Boy,
like he just
crack.
wants somebody to listen. Yeah, like if people
That's
would
true.
actually just listen to him, he probably be all right.
But you can see it in his face. Whenever he talk about any of that stuff that happened to him before to this day, he still busts out crying. Like he got
Right.
so much trauma. In
But I
his
feel like
fucking-
It's like
Yeah.
it's like he's living that shit
again
as he's
Right.
telling the story.
He got to
Right.
take pauses. He be looking out to the sky, and shit. Like this nigga really is.
I feel like he's a genuinely emotional person, and he's like a
Hell
person
yeah.
who genuinely like lives through their emotion. So to have a person like that and that type of trauma, like that's a lot. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how you make an artist like that too, though. That's how you make an artist like that. That's how he got the way he got. Being a functional crackhead for 30 years, live like this nigga was selling out
like
tours,
this.
smoking
This
crack
nigga
every day.
was on Versus, and they literally could have played one of his prayers as
I
a
thought they were
hit.
going to.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought they were going to. And the nigga get on his knees and shit like Ray Lewis. Start praying. That would've been
That
tight.
nigga, I ain't messing with Ray, bro. Ray wild,
Lewis sick,
dog.
dog.
That nigga.
Nah, but see, like you were saying, like not just as an artist, but it's good to have a man like a DMX or Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Like a big muscular ass nigga that will
Like
knock
a
you the
dangerous,
fuck out.
yeah, like a
You know what I'm
dangerous
saying?
man. You know what I'm saying?
That's willing to show that emotion.
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that shit is on their
that's a good point.
sleeve. Like that shit, they walk around with that shit on their sleeve. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yeah. Regardless how I knock your block off.
yeah,
Right.
So
Because in a way, it like humanizes all men. Because like, if this nigga feel this way, what do the, you know what I'm saying? The nigga working at like T-Mobile, like how he feel?
but I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
when people say, you know, things like you know, a lot of people would say men aren't supposed to cry and you know, men aren't supposed to show emotion and shit. But just in my experience, over time, men like that have always gotten respect.
Yeah, I mean, but like you said,
Yeah.
the point that you made before, it's got to be some level of fucking danger behind it. It has to be some kind of, this nigga could whoop my ass. Because
Right.
if not, it will be sense as weakness. It will be like, this nigga weak. Look at this nigga always crying and shit. But with
Right.
DMX, like this nigga might literally bite me. Like he thinks he's
Yeah.
a dog.
Yeah,
He might
that's-
fucking bite me.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. This nigga jump on your face. Like,
Yeah, like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude, Joe? Like nobody sees this nigga curled up on the floor like a dog and shit. Like what's
Right.
up with your man? But
I think one of the key things that we don't really talk about in manhood is balance. Like that's important for us, right?
Hell yeah.
And
Right.
and like when we talk about men aren't supposed to cry or show emotion, right? I think women sometimes confuse it, right? Like a woman telling a boy it's okay to cry is different than a man telling a boy it's okay to cry, right? 'Cause it's not so much that it's not okay to cry, but like suck that shit up.
it's
Like,
appropriate
right.
times for it.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I
it
mean?
takes
Like-
the man to show that, like, all right, it's okay.
Right.
You just got to do it at the right time. Because, like you said,
Yeah.
niggas ain't okay if you fall down at the playground and you bust out crying and you, nigga, you all right? Get up,
Yeah,
get up off
ain't
the
nobody
ground,
cutting-
dog.
nah.
Like, you good.
Like,
You
yeah,
good.
Girl fall
you gotta
down,
suck that
everybody gonna
up.
Be like, oh,
Right,
yeah,
right.
little boy, they expect you to get up and help the girl that
Yeah.
fell.
Right.
Like, you know,
But there
You
is
got- yeah.
appropriate times for you to show that emotion. You know, you need to be able to communicate your emotions. I think that's the difference that people don't really put on it. It's like
Right.
being able to communicate how you feel as opposed to just fucking crying all the time. Like,
Right.
That's
Yeah.
not the only way to show emotion. We're not fucking babies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can
Right,
do
or like
things other
lashing
than
out.
cry. Yeah, or being
Yeah.
angry. Yeah, exactly.
Succumbing to
Yeah.
your emotions.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Like
a good way to
ang-
put it. Yeah.
Anger is a very surface level emotion.
It is.
Like
It's
anger,
always- it's something always under
it's
anger.
always something else. Niggas don't just be flipping out just to be flipping out.
Hurt is
It's like,
under
bro,
anger.
yeah, it's like, nigga, I touched the napkin. Like, there's no reason for you to be screaming like this over this napkin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But niggas be on 10. Bro, that's because
If-
you hurt.
if you
That's
grew up
because
in
you
a
feel
house-
vulnerable. Because,
in a
yeah,
house-
you grew up in a house that somebody always taking something from you.
Eight
That's what that
kids-
is.
8 kids at the dinner table and you always couldn't get a napkin?
Right.
Just the,
You know what
just
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what that is.
Now you
It's
my
my
girl
trigger,
and you
dog.
gonna take my napkin?
What the fuck?
Right.
You supposed to be my
flashback
girl.
and
You gonna
shit.
take my napkin and shit?
Yeah. And you don't even, so yeah, so at that point you didn't even see your girl. You see your siblings. You know what I'm saying? So you about to knock her out because you was little and you couldn't fight your siblings. Your siblings used to dog you and take your napkins. He's like, nah, I ain't anybody taking my motherfucking napkin today. He's like, whoa.
Swung on the nigga, they called the police over
And they
the
got quilted napkins.
Right. It's like, nigga, we at Walmart. They got some whole type of napkins in here.
That's the thing niggas don't understand though. They don't understand why
Right.
they be feeling this type of way or what it is. But you said, like you said, it's a good point. Don't let the emotions control you. It's fine to show emotion. It's fine to express your emotions, but that's part of understanding yourself and understanding your emotions too. To say, okay, this is how I feel. This is not who I am. I don't let this be who I am. Like I need to be able to manage these emotions, and it's steps and layers to it, man. It's like this is part of what we all figuring out right now. Niggas are having to deal with a lot of different things, and nobody ever really slowed down.
I saw a comment online yesterday. A young lady was saying, "Yo, why do men why don't they go to therapy? Why do they make just podcasts instead?"
Bitch, this is therapy.
Right.
You
This
think
is
we doing right now?
and we getting paid, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, mad because you pay for it. We getting
be
paid
mad.
for it.
This is part of it, yeah.
Who I'm gonna talk to?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only, first of all, personally, they gotta be black.
Yep.
I'm on the fence about if they have to be a man or a woman, but they gotta be black.
That's
They're not a
interesting.
black. They're not a lot of black therapists. A,
Pause.
B, if they are black, they may not be they may not be covered by your insurance. So like I found one, I was like, all right, I talked to him. It's a dude. All right, I'll holler at the brother. I asked him, do you take insurance? He's like, nah, but you could pay. I was like, how much is it? He was like, $175 a session. I was like, nigga, I'm going to church, bro. I ain't
I'm gonna talk.
Because
to the Lord.
175, you should be going like once a week. So you looking at about what's that? Like $700 a month.
Yeah, that's tough.
Nigga, that's a car payment if you have bad credit.
That nigga should be a life coach on call. Like,
Or one of them physical trainers or something. Like it's a
Yeah,
lot
like
of different ways
nigga,
you can get that
$700 a
off.
month is
You could
ridiculous.
be
Yeah,
selling
that's
Herbalife and
ridiculous.
shit.
dang, you got him on retainer.
I can't remember what it was called, but we talked about it on Dope Info joint maybe like 2 years ago or something. But it was somebody that was actually building a network of like all these black therapists and black people like that, and black massage therapists, like a whole different network of people where you can kind of pick through. And it's important to have a person like that shares your experiences, that can understand you on a human level for real. Like
Well, that's why
important,
I found that interesting that you know, Brian B. Knowing said it has to be a black person, but it is up in the air. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman, because we talking about shared experiences.
Yeah.
Right? She know the black experience. She don't know the man experience. She don't know the black man experience.
I feel like I prefer a man, but I would settle for a woman if that's all I had.
So you saying a woman is settling?
Settling for black women,
Right?
You settling
You
now
saying
for black
Yes.
women?
Yes, yeah.
What?
Yes.
That's-
When it
that's
comes to
right.
therapy,
So what-
yes.
Brian be knowing.
You know the
Fill his
things
DMs up.
things that
Yeah,
are above fall and settle at a lower level. So are you
Right.
saying the thing that you're settling for is lower than you?
Yeah, because if we flipped
So
it,
you saying
it-
black-
Throw you the chat.
listen, because I want you to take this segment and I want you to clip it and I want you to put it on Instagram.
Put it on the
Because
joint.
if we flipped it, these black women would not feel that comfortable talking to a black male therapist.
Yo,
They
that's
would feel
interesting.
more comfortable. They would feel more comfortable talking to a woman because a woman has a better understanding of their experience.
I never really hear about black women going to a black man therapist.
First of all, it's not a lot of
Probably
black
not
male
a lot of them.
therapists.
Yeah, it's probably
It's
a lot.
not a lot at all.
It's not, but they out there.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
You have to purposely look for one. But they are, yes, they are out there.
To see if it's still popping.
I think Taraji got one. I follow a few on Instagram. If I find it, I'll send you the information.
So let me ask you this, B. What was your experience with the therapy? How did it? What did?
Oh, I never
feel?
went because they had
Oh shit, this nigga is.
because the only
Well, you took
person.
a
No,
first
I'm about to
step.
tell you what happened. What happened was the only person that was in my because dude talking about 175. I'm like, nigga, I ain't give you 175. I'm not gonna say that he not worth 175.
Crazy. I was about to say,
But I ain't got
Black
175.
Memphis. Oh yeah. You can only do what you can do.
Yeah, I can do what I can do. I'm gonna see you one time, and then right.
Thank you, bro. I feel better already.
Right, but the person who was covered by my insurance was like a Mediterranean woman or like a Middle East. Like I didn't know what she was.
Mediterranean.
Right.
She was like somewhere maybe Europe,
She
maybe
from Santa
Middle
Greece.
East. Yeah, but I was like, I know she don't know. She's not going to understand
Hell no.
what I'm going through. A and B, I don't feel comfortable talking to people outside the bubble about like deep, dark personal stuff. I feel like I'm giving them like trade secrets. Like, you don't need to know what's going on with us. Like, mind your business and go deal with your people. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot going on over here. So we will keep our stuff amongst us. And when we work it out, then maybe we'll come out and tell y'all what happened. But until then, mind y'all business. Stay over there.
Yeah.
Y'all don't worry about what's happening over here.
We got shit we got to figure out together
Yeah.
before we can let the public know what's going on. I feel
Yeah, like we legit have stuff that we need. Like this country has actively and intricately like attacked us and broken us down,
On purpose.
like physically,
Facts.
mentally, on purpose, emotionally, financially, spiritually, and all the other leads I can't think of.
Turn our women against us.
Yeah, but not even just turned our women against they've turned us against each other. So we have tons of stuff that we need to work out before we can go and bring somebody else in the mix.
Yeah, I think it would have to be for me a male, because it'll always be kind of like this underlying thing. If it's a woman, like that, it wouldn't be that if it's a man. You know, it'll be more
Right.
like a kinship thing than a kind of a opposites kind of competing thing. And it wouldn't be on purpose. It wouldn't be intentionally. It's just
Right.
the nature of a man and a woman. You know. I think it
Do
would be
you
better
think
for me.
the quality of your sessions will be in direct correlation to the quality of her relationship?
Like her personal relationship?
Yeah.
I do. That's
she-
kind of what I was trying to get at. You put it
Yeah.
better than I couldn't express it. But yeah, exactly. She could be fucking mad at her dude that day or something. And she look at your dumb ass and like, okay, so now the way her
This
comments
nigga
and shit,
sound just like this other nigga.
I bet you be playing that PlayStation all day
niggas.
too, nigga.
He was like,
Turn off the damn PlayStation. I bet you be all
Right.
right, nigga. He was like, huh? I only got PlayStation.
right,
What you
yeah.
talking
He was like,
about?
well, first
I ain't say
of
shit
all,
about PlayStation.
I'm an Xbox nigga.
first of all,
Are you listening to me?
right. First of all, I'm paying you, so I need you to check your attitude.
You need to
As
relax.
Don't talk to me like that.
Hey, I am the customer, bitch. Like, you need to relax.
Right.
But it's something that everybody need, man. I wholeheartedly believe that. I think it should be less stigmatized. I think everybody,
Absolutely.
just like everybody got a fucking dentist, man. Like, it's certain things that you can't work through
Everybody
on
don't
your
have
own.
a dentist.
But they
It's
should.
It's some,
Everybody
yeah,
have access
but
to
it's
a
some
dentist, too.
yuck mouse.
You go to some of the shittiest third world countries, dog. They got universal dental care. Like, as poor as these motherfuckers are, everybody got braces, son. So it's not that hard to give people what they need. And I think that's
Right.
one of the things everybody needs is some kind of therapy, man. They should be talking to somebody, working this shit out.
Yo, man.
'Cause
Yo.
you can't.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Now I'm gonna say, just like as a black person in America, you cannot ignore the trauma that you've been through.
Hell no.
Like personally,
try.
generationally, like we were created through trauma.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, oh, I'm all right. No, you're not. Something somewhere is not
There
okay.
is no like group of people on this planet that are like we are, yo. Like somebody,
Right.
Every other group on this planet at some point can trace back where the fuck they came from, who they are, what. Some point, we're the only ones that are literally like, nigga, they removed us from
Like
everything we knew.
like purposefully stranded
Hell
here.
yeah. I mean, you can't deny that, dog. If somebody denies that, then it's really no conversation with them. It's no talking about.
And then they hate you
anything.
for it. Like,
Exactly.
nigga,
You
I'd have
mad at
left.
me.
I'd have
You
left
mad
if
at
I
me,
knew where I was
nigga.
going.
You
Like,
fucking
y'all
mad
tore
at
it
me.
up. I'd have been
Send
took
me
my
back,
ass home.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, yo, Brandon. So you had a topic right here. And who is this lady right
oh,
here?
it's wild, dog. Yeah, this the substitute teacher, man. So she was like some kind of award-winning high school teacher. She's not even a substitute. She's like a real teacher, but she got some kind of disease where she ain't got no arms and legs, right? Like,
Hold on, wait, pause. Before you go any further, it says Russell High. I thought it said Russell High teacher. Like what?
like she's
What?
a high teacher.
Yeah, like what do y'all
Well,
mean? But go ahead.
She was arrested for having sexual relations with some of her students. So, I mean,
Hold up.
I ain't a nasty
Okay.
nigga, but I want to see how this
First
work.
of all-
I need to see this.
Man, that
First of all,
that throat probably crazy.
Dog.
throw
She was
baby.
crushing 'em. Yeah, she was crushing them, son. She was getting them niggas out the way, son. All
But the
of
thing is, though,
it was more than
you
one.
could look at her jaw and tell, like, shit, that joint probably fat as a. She
I
like
mean-
she like just for the face, she like she looked thick, like that joint.
Like she would have been thick, right?
Yeah, like that.
like she would have been thick. Y'all sick.
Right? She probably
like
is.
crazy
You just
sick,
gotta turn her
man.
over.
Yeah,
A little baked potato.
Yeah.
See, now that's some fucking trauma right there. Y'all- he called her a baked potato. He's sick, dog. Put the butter inside cream and chives on it.
Yeah, go ahead, butter that thing up. What you talking about?
Do you think the kids that got caught with the teacher, do you think they was high fiving them niggas like how they usually do? Like, you know how they would be fucking the little bad blind teacher? It's like, nigga, you fucking the teacher in the wheelchair? Like, what? Like,
Cause it feel like, cause it's like, yo, she would never go for that. That's what it is. Niggas be trying to hit younger like she would never go for that. Like that's like a trophy. Like, man, what she look like? First of all, she don't even like she don't even have sex
Trophy.
because she ain't got no arms or legs. Yeah, but
you
yeah, you hit
on
the
your desk for sure.
Right.
right.
She still got pussy.
As far as we know, I think so. I think she still got her bottom half. Like, I'm not sure what the situation looked like, but
I mean,
Man, you just
yeah. Or just put that joint on. Or just put that joint on the bed. Like she can't run from it. Like you just got. You
Spin
just
that
gotta
motherfucker
take
around.
it.
fucking
Yeah.
high school kids, though.
Turnstile.
Dog. Like, she couldn't
Just
find
two
no grown
positions.
man
Just-
to toss and
It's
flip that
missionary and from the back. That's it. You can't do nothing.
shit. Nah, Slim, you not
Hell
being
nah,
creative
yeah, you
enough.
ain't being
can-
creative at all.
You can hang her
Nigga,
from
you
the
know
ceiling.
what I'm saying? You can
This
do
nigga
whatever
said,
you
hang
want,
her.
right? There's no restrictions. You know what I'm
That
saying?
sounds.
Yeah, it's a lot more stuff you could do, son.
You have
can-
no
I'm talking about what she
can,
can do. Like, I mean, yeah, nobody want to pick her
nigga.
up.
You can
For so
Man,
long.
suction
But,
cup and suck your cup up
this
against the
nigga
wall or
said
something.
suction cup.
Nigga, it's so much shit she can get popping. Maybe that's why niggas is fucking with her though. Yeah,
Word.
I don't know, man. I feel like if I went to school with a teacher like that, and then they was hitting her, I'd be like, dog, what's wrong? Like, why you hitting Miss Scott though, son? Like, you know she ain't got no legs. and
That
shit. Like,
joint-
what's up with?
Man, she look like that
good?
joint fat.
I have no legs.
We was talking about that movie on the podcast today too. Yeah, that's funny. Kids, yeah, that's one of the GOAT movies, yo. Kids is crazy.
I ain't see the whole thing. I gotta watch the whole thing. I ain't see the whole
Kids
thing.
is crazy,
Kids,
man. You
yeah,
crazy.
Kids is crazy.
It is crazy, and those was real kids, like.
But it
pretty
wasn't
much
even-
everybody
it
in that,
wasn't
except
even-
for Rosario was.
It
real
wasn't
kids.
even crazy. It was like
normal.
normal.
Yeah, that's what made it crazy. Like this could really happen.
Yeah, I mean it was.
Like, this is really
It
this is
was
really a
happening.
day in the
A lot
life.
of them
Yeah,
niggas
this is
dead.
really
They dead now.
true.
But damn, man. Yeah, I just thought that was funny. Yeah, I mean, this was like a real.
She got charged, though. She got charged,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, she about to go to jail for sure.
So like, what? Why? How could this start?
That's what I'm saying. She was like, I mean, it's got to be like verbally, cause shit ain't like she just like grabbed.
They was
the
in
nigga's
in
piece or
class
something.
talking shit one day, and she said something.
Yeah, and he
Somebody
said something back.
Yeah.
No, they said something.
Yeah.
She said something back. Niggas was like,
Right.
Like,
Oh,
oh yeah, what? I need help with my homework. Can I come out the class?
man.
I'm
So
putting
my
it right
brother's
up on that
sick, y'all.
chalkboard. Right.
I can't. I don't even want to share what I just thought of. Yeah. So she like they staying out of class and shit. She accidentally rolled off the chair and shit onto the floor. Like, can y'all help me?
Help me up.
Can you help
Right.
me? And all of a
And
sudden,
the
the
nigga-
dick is in the
Yeah,
she
nigga,
got the dick in
nigga
the
just grab a titty. Cause what you gonna do? Nigga grab your titty, you can't do nothing. Daquan, stop. Put me in my
ahead.
chair.
Go ahead.
Nigga
because she's
like-
still heavy a little bit.
Stop playing.
Right.
No,
She's
she
still
heavy.
heavy, so
That's-
you picking her up like,
Get a little hump on.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Go
you know
ahead,
what I'm saying?
Miss
That
Scott.
joint still.
You feel that?
Miss Scott got
Hey.
the wop.
Still a little heavy, man. Top heavy and
shit.
shit.
First of all, she look like she'd be in like Fast Eddie's or something. Off the IE
Doing
show.
what, shooting
Just-
pool? Like, oh, yeah.
Now she in the way. You trying to get around. You know all the couches be in the middle. Like you trying like yo, I'm trying to go to the bathroom. You know, make sure these right here.
She right there in the middle every time and shit.
Right. Yeah.
Well, shout out to
Like,
that
just
young
sit on the
man,
couch,
whoever
huh?
them dudes are, yeah, because they got some shit they don't need to be working out soon. Because that ain't
Right, because that again, that's trauma. Like, nigga, I was 14-year-old and I had sex with a quadriplegic. My quadriplegic teacher. And your therapist like, nigga, what?
That's a once in a lifetime experience. Like,
True.
So you sound like y'all trying, yeah, okay. All right. I don't think I can do it, yo.
I mean, she fat. I mean,
I need body parts, son.
she got
I need body
dimples and
parts.
shit.
I need body parts.
Hold on.
You ain't fucking her leg, dog.
The legs in the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ain't no
That's true.
restrictions.
You
and
do
shit.
usually clear them joints out the way and shit.
Man, she closed them joints is over.
Hold on. So I'm on Google Images. It's a lot of Caucasians at this
They
school.
can't never tell her like, yo, you should just keep your legs closed.
No. Ain't none of that. Dude.
You know how?
That's crazy. That's definitely
That's
probably
tough.
some life changing sex right there, dog. Them niggas ain't gonna never be the same. They gonna be chasing that high for the rest of their life, dog.
And you can't get that.
Nah.
Unless you just unless you get another woman like that. Like you'll never get that again.
Yeah, you sick. You called her a baked potato, son.
Word up. I don't know. How exactly could her and the students kick it?
Oh, sure.
Nah, they just got rolled. They just got rolled with
They
it.
be like, yeah, you ready to roll out?
They just got rolled with it. Whatever happens, happens, man. I don't know, dog. Like,
Yo, man. Yo, Brian be knowing. So, what we got tonight for NEMPATHY, man? Topic for tonight.
It's a nice NEMPATHY topic. We're going to talk men's hygiene. Men's hygiene is a very important thing. A lot of men do not be up on the hygiene. They feel like, I'm a man. I'm supposed to be dirty. I'm supposed to be sweat. I'm supposed to. And it's like, but you're not though. No. Like you can do dirty things, but you're not just supposed to be dirty like all the time. Like at some point, you should like clean the dirt off of your body. But niggas just want to like live in the niggas. What's the old boy from Charlie Brown that had the dust cloud? Was it Pigpen?
Pigpen. Yeah.
Niggas want to be Pigpens. Like you don't.
We had a blanket.
First of all, those type of jobs aren't even like readily available in this day and age. Like that was back when niggas had to work in a steel mill or had to work in a farm or had to work in a factory. Like niggas
the fucking coal.
Yeah, like you don't have to do that. Like nigga, you're creating apps now. Like you're a digital marketer. You should clean yourself. Like
I think recently in the last few years, like you can see with the marketing, it's been a big push of marketing for like men's hygiene and fucking Old Spice and stuff for men's products because we used to use bullshit like 6-in-1 haircut.
Bro, it'd be like you wash your face, your body, your hair, your car, your dishes. You can clean the engine, like nigga. All this stuff is not good for your butt, yo. All this stuff is not okay.
But I think niggas can't go too far too with some of that stuff. Some of that stuff is like, I don't know.
So what's the balance? Like you could, like y'all getting y'all feet done. Like maybe not like obviously
I need to.
Not the polish, but like nigga going to the beach. Like, all right, you go ahead, touch these joints up real quick.
Yeah, definitely.
They a little rough. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm going to the beach, if I'm going on a trip somewhere, I'm going to get a pedicure.
Right, get them touched
going down. I'm not gonna be by the poolside or on the beach looking crazy. It's nah. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I've gone and I've gotten different reactions from people, you know. Some people don't give a fuck. Like, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some women, like, I've seen women giggling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this nigga, right? Yeah.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this nigga, you know, he might be gay. You know what I'm saying? But and then I also seen women, you know, show interest.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
This
this
nigga-
nigga cares.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
makes
about
sense more than
itself.
anything. Yeah, you
know?
know,
Yeah.
take care of himself. That's a good sign. That's a good look.
Yeah.
But it's always like that sign, like you said, it's that line of delineation, like B said. So like, if you was in there getting your eyebrows arched, they wouldn't be looking at you the same way, right? Right? They wouldn't be looking at you in that same way. Of
Right.
Like, oh, he taking care of himself. It's like, oh.
But like,
this nigga
what's
doing
arch?
this.
Is it like arch, or do you got the Anthony
Said-
Davis?
Well,
Like you got the
hold on,
unibrows?
wait,
Like, all right, I'm
you need more details.
No, if you got the unibrows, like, all right, I don't want the unibrow. Technically, they gotta go in and clean that up.
Nigga, that's not.
You see what I'm
arching.
saying?
That's cleaning the unibrow.
Yeah, arching
Man, go ahead and get the rest of that, bro.
That's
Like,
not
you already here. Like, go ahead and get the.
That's not arching. You could do that shit at home with some clippers.
That's yo. Some barbers are doing that. Some barbers are starting to clean up niggas' eyebrows. Son.
Hey yo,
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen it. Yeah, it's just part
Yeah,
of the
some
package and
barbers. And then on the other end, it's like what? So speaking of eyebrow, I remember I was in high school, and like randomly every now and then, a girl be like, "Yo, did you get your eyebrows done?" I'm like, no, nigga, they just grow like this. Like you just jealous. Cause your raggedy face, you got your daddy face, and you know what I'm saying? And your eyebrows don't do this, nigga. I look like my mom, so I'm low key beautiful.
shit. Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, I can't really
I put a picture on Instagram, and all my comments was like, "Nigga, do you get your eyebrows arched?" No, I bought a new hat. I did not get my eyebrows arched, bro. Stop asking that.
hey yo, you be getting your eyebrows arched. You came
Nah.
out, you came out in defense of the eyebrow archers, nigga.
Yeah, off the break.
Nigga,
Yeah,
I
off the
am
break,
low
yeah.
key.
Like you felt personally attacked.
No, I'm just low key naturally beautiful. That's a different issue. It's
something you
nothing.
heard before.
I don't have nobody pluck the eyebrows.
So you saying that you normally have the unibrow?
No, I don't have no unibrow. No, I've never had a
Okay,
pluck.
alright.
They just, that's what I'm saying. They just be like this. And girls be like,
Pluck and shit.
nigga, nah. Nigga, you know I don't care. I'd have told you if I got a pluck.
This nigga be getting his eyebrows arched.
Man, whatever, nigga.
Like
They
nah,
be
but
using
like-
thread
ain't no,
and
hey,
shit.
yo.
Yo, threading is wild. If I seen a nigga getting the thread on the jaw, I'm like, oh, this nigga.
Honestly, yo, I would go get a pedicure like every 2 weeks or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
That shit cost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit cost. But
How much is it?
$45.
Oh,
shit.
yeah. That's
You know what I'm saying? You know about that.
Yeah, so $90 a month.
If
That's
you want to
a,
get the scrub and all that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
because it's
yeah.
How much
really,
y'all pay for haircuts?
it's
30?
really, yeah, about 30 to 40. It's
Yeah.
about $35. You know, and it's
Right.
not because that's how much it costs, but that in the tip.
Showing love. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
right.
You know, but I just want the woman to rub my feet. You know, when she do that shit, when she just be rubbing your from your knee down and shit. You know what I'm saying? That
And that water.
Oh,
shit is amazing.
Right. My
It's
nigga stay
amazing.
way up in there with the capris. Like, you can roll them up.
Word up, love you a long time.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think it's nothing wrong with your hands taken care of.
Right.
As long as you ain't painting them nails pink or some shit.
Yeah.
Get your feet done. Get massages. Like all that stuff. Now, for me personally, the waxing and like getting body hair removed, that's too far for me. Like I've never, and I'm hairy as shit. So like pretty much every person I mess with or girl I mess with is just like, why you ain't get this waxed, or why you ain't, it's just like, cause that shit gonna grow back, dog. Like,
Yeah, but what about all
Right.
the wrestlers we grew up watching?
yeah, they was smooth as babies.
They was
man.
smooth as
Yeah,
hell,
most of them
nigga.
niggas
Right.
was smooth as babies, but that's
All
not
them,
for
all
me,
them
dog.
niggas was definitely shaving. They was definitely getting
Hell
waxed.
yeah. Hell yeah, dog. They had
But
to
they
shave
got the
everything.
they got the joint. It looked like a back scratcher. You could use that joint
It just
and then shave your
erases
back.
shit.
Yeah. shave your back for you, man.
That shit grow back.
They got they got a joint for a nigga shave their head. It look like a joystick. Like you just hold the joint.
Yeah, I saw that. I
seen
saw
on
that.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I seen it on one of the
Yeah,
Instagram
I'm
reels.
like, damn. I'm
Them
like,
ads be
I
coming
ain't
through
bald.
like, yo, why this in my algorithm?
right. Like, yeah, my hairline's strong.
Yo,
Like,
what
I
you
don't
tryna
need
say
this,
to me and
nigga.
shit?
But if it faded, I would get this. Like, I ain't about to do the regular razor. The regular razor look like work. The other nigga was like, just erasing this. I was like, I could do this all
This shit
day.
probably grow back ugly as hell when that shit grows back, bro. You ain't supposed to be
You gotta do it
cutting
every
your hair like
yeah. Yo, if
So-
you got the balls, you legit gotta do that every 1 to like 3 days. 3 days max.
Would women say that men have streaks in their drawers?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm talking about male hygiene, right? Women
Alright.
say like women say that men be having streaks in their drawers, right?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Right?
I'm about to-
and I know they're not lying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
I'm
I'm
about to tell
saying?
you, this is what I think it is, right? I think it's because men are naturally hairier than women.
Man,
Niggas
they got
be
nothing
having-
to do with wiping
No,
your
but let me
ass.
finish. Let me finish. Niggas be having more hair in the crack than women. And just imagine if you got some doo doo in the top of your head, you could wipe tissue in it all day. That's not gonna get all the doo doo out. You gotta put the soap and the water in the joint to get the doo doo out the hair. It's the hair. It's not the crack. It's the hair. It's doo doo in your hair. You gotta wash your hair if you get doo doo in your hair. And niggas not washing their butt after every time they go to the bathroom. So the drawers gotta pay the price.
God damn, what the fuck niggas eating?
That's enough, niggas. Niggas is not. We gotta do one on health because niggas is not eating well at all. And niggas
Now,
will eat
now,
ribs.
What about what else about
5 times a week?
men's hygiene?
Men's hygiene. What else? We got matter of fact, you know what? Let's do it because I'm tired of holding this box and I've been wanting to open this since like 2:00. I won this from a company yesterday called Mocha Gemini. She does body butters and oils and all of that other stuff.
Okay,
She did a giveaway. She did a box for the men, box for the women. I won the box for the men. I just pulled the tab off. If I can open this. Oh, she taped it closed. That's why I can't. Oh, there we go. All right, boom. So we got the box. Got a little card. Congratulations. Oh, 50% off. Oh, bad. Yeah, I need to keep that. Blam. Got a little oil. The oil smell like YSL loam. Oh, she got it. All right. Blam. And I got 4 body butters in the junk. So we got, what's this junk? All right, this one ain't got. Oh shit. Oh.
Body butters.
No, body butter. See, that's niggas don't be moisturizing the skin. That's a good one. We gotta talk about the skin.
Yeah, that's a key. That's definitely a key.
This joint smell like Creed Aventus, and I got the Creed Aventus cologne right here. So you put the body butter on and layer the cologne on top of the butter that make the scent last longer, fellas. That's a tip right there for y'all. What else?
What's
in
the
the
name
box?
of this
What else
company
in the
again?
box?
Mocha.
Yeah,
Mocha
Mocha
Gemini?
Gemini.
Gemini, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds dope. So it's like a
Uh,
subscription service where they send you out something every certain amount period of time.
No. She just was doing a giveaway, and
Oh, okay.
I won the box.
She just blessed you. Okay.
Yeah. All right, I was hype about that.
Man.
It's the mahogany teak wood. Now I already bought a can of mahogany teak wood, so I got 2 of these. And
niggas
this
need,
the
like, education on how to use this stuff too, because niggas be using like
Facts.
a whole handful of that shit. It's like some of that
Yeah.
stuff
Right.
supposed to last like 6 months, 8 months.
Yeah, and you legit be
Facts.
needing some drops for some of this
Yeah,
stuff.
all you need is like
And
one little
niggas-
scoop, and then it'll
Yeah,
be rubbing on
nigga
your
put
elbow for
the
6
bear claw on the joint.
You be
Yeah,
like, you be rubbing forever and shit. Like, why this shit ain't rubbing in, dog? Like, you used too much, you knucklehead.
right.
Head shiny.
But I like this. Cause she got what's this other joint? One of them smell like another cologne. So what a lot of companies, especially a lot of like local like black owned businesses, what they starting to do is they'll make a shea butter for a man, and then they'll make it smell like a certain type of cologne. So like, I bet. So you know what I'm saying? So it'll make a nigga it'll more
Make
like,
a nigga.
yeah, like, it'll influence you to like put it on. It's like, all right, so I don't smell like a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But
you
even
really
yo,
gotta do
you know what I was thinking
Hey, I
about?
don't think shea butter make you smell like a girl.
No, but you know, first of all, niggas like, hey, men's supposed to be ashy, men's supposed to be dirty. I'm like,
Who
sir,
be saying that?
If I hear
First
somebody
of
saying
all-
they're supposed to be ashy, we can't be friends.
Yeah,
man.
I
I'm not
don't
fucking
be chilling
you.
with ashy ass niggas.
You
That's
you
the
ever
sign
see a
of a poor
nigga that be
character,
so
man.
ashy?
Nah,
He be so ashy. You be like, yo, do that hurt?
you make
Like, that look like it
dirty
hurt.
balls,
Nah,
nigga.
you know it hurt because as black people we have an intimate knowledge of ash.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
like
So,
some ash look itchy. Like some it be itchy when you ashy.
you know
like
what
after you
kind of ash
shower.
that is.
Yeah,
You don't have to ask another black person what kind of ash that is.
Nah.
You know, oh, that hurt ash.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's gonna crack.
right.
Ash.
Like you
You know what I'm
gotta,
saying?
like you gotta slather yourself.
Yeah. Like yeah,
And then put on socks or something like
Yeah.
so it can sweat,
You
so
might
you
not be
can
able
like
to
open the
save that
pores
shit.
up. Yeah, you think you need medical
Man,
shea
just
butter, yeah.
shave that off.
A prescription.
You can tell the difference between like I just wash my hands ashy and like nigga, you been like that all day, Slim. You
All
came out the
day.
house
Right.
Like that.
You
dog.
came outside like that.
That shit dry as hell, dog.
Yeah.
But
So
I
they
think
got
that's
that.
important, though. That's
Now
dope. I like
listen,
that.
one of the biggest problems with men's hygiene is that niggas with bad hygiene still be getting pussy.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So what's the deterrent? I get what you're saying. Like, what's the stopping from being
So
ashy and
that's
shit?
a problem. See, and that's you know what? Because women don't be holding other women accountable. Like they be like, yo, you keep calling this girl your sis. You need to pull your sis to the side. Like, hey, you have to stop messing with him, cause he's encouraged to keep doing what he's doing, cause you messing with him, and then he gonna turn around and try to talk to one of us, cause you made him feel like it's okay and it's not. So and it's tons of Twitter threads like women be like, yo, fellas. And yeah, women like, yo, fellas, you need to clean yourself. You got dirty fingernails, and you sticking your hands in us. You throwing off our pH balance. You having sex with a whole bunch of women
Hey,
that we don't know about. All their juices, you putting them inside us. You throwing off our pH balance. You don't go to the dentist. You got the rotten teeth in your mouth. You throwing off our pH balance. And then you'll turn around and say that we're trash or our vagina stinks or whatever. And really, it's you. You have introduced the dirt, and now we got to deal with it.
Yeah, this is.
What? No, I'm not. And then hold on. And I'm not trying to say it's just on the guys. I'm not trying to say that, because some of them they just be rocking. But you got to take ownership. Everybody needs to take ownership for their action. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't be out here
Colorado
fucking with
Rockies.
Benji Darrell, man.
hmm
You know what I'm saying?
And even like
Rock and
like-
Roll Hall
like-
of Fame, nigga.
taking care of your face, like,
Yeah.
and as a massage therapist, I've learned like taking different classes and stuff. If you're like breaking out in certain places on your face, that may be a sign of you have an issue with a certain organ inside of your body.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? One of the worst
Savvy.
the worst displays of male hygiene that I've grown up to see in men is the back,
On the back of the
when
neck.
it's- the back of the neck.
The
is
fat
all
nigga, the
fucking
fat
butter crunch,
nigga.
Hey, Slim,
butter crunch,
hand up here
nigga.
in the back, like
Yo, all right, I already knew
the
that'd be the worst.
star crunch. What do they call the star crunch? Nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, and then like you be next. You like, man, this nigga. about to
Nah,
hand me out.
hell
That's
no. You know what I'm saying?
Can you clean them
Hell
clippers
nah.
off, please?
Drop
bro?
that
Right.
the whole clipper in
the
the blue
blue
in the blue stuff. Yeah, them
we'll plug it in.
the cord, yeah, like everything, everything in there.
Turn that motherfucker on.
Hell no,
New clippers,
nigga.
dog,
Wait.
for sure. Yeah. So
But yeah, I don't even know what that is, bro. I meant to look. Niggas really they don't have no shape up line in the back. It's just bumps.
gritty. This shit gritty as hell.
That shit terrible.
Quaker Oats, nigga.
Shit like gravel back there. and shit.
Niggas said the Quaker Oats.
That shit
Yo,
like
that
cinnamon.
shit funny.
Superpower. That's their
That shit
superpower.
funny. Yo, that's terrible. You know, side note, think about the superpowers. Remember on X-Men when the niggas ain't had no powers, they was just ugly and they had to live in a sewer and shit? That's what I was thinking about. Like, yo, how many niggas gonna get them powers? Like, you just got
Yeah, that's the same thing I said.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna turn into fucking handy.
It's a process.
right.
Living color.
Yeah, you just gotta go in the cut. Like you ain't getting no power. You just ugly now.
Hey, it was 10 minutes.
Yeah. But not,
Oh,
To
shit,
the
about to
upgrade.
happen.
Nigga.
Yes, nigga, we about to do
But-
it live.
Upgrade.
Live on the smoke break. We gonna upgrade. They said,
Yeah.
oh, the memes is crazy, dog. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the jokes. So they said, Dr. Umar about to be the Professor X. You know what I mean? Everybody had to follow. Dr.
Oh,
Umar.
shit. Nigga, that nigga Magneto.
Yeah, exactly. He about to have all.
oh yeah, he's absolutely Magneto.
Yeah. Starting up a school,
That nigga
baby.
wow.
Send me your grits, man.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna
One day.
I'm gonna tell you about Dr. Umar. You know what I'm saying? Like, from what I can see, he's going off the deep end.
Oh yeah.
Just all from what I can see, and I don't
Been
follow
there for a
him
while.
like I used to. When I first got wind of him, I used to follow him.
Yeah.
But what he's talking about is not crazy.
Right.
It's just crazy that he's talking about it.
Yeah. Like, he's
the
crazy.
way-
Like what he's
the way
saying
he's
makes
talking
sense.
Yeah.
Like he just can't be the nigga to lead it. But
I
what
mean, that
he's
too,
saying,
though. But like people said, like, yo, look, you see how LeBron opened a school? Why he can't do it? Or Diddy open up school? Why he can't do it? Like, first of all, like there will never be a celebrity that publicly attaches their name to what Umar was describing.
Hell no.
Right? He talking about militarizing young black boys. You know what I'm saying? You know,
for our benefit.
yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There ain't nobody gonna endorse that shit. Right?
There
It's
already
not,
schools out here operating that way though, that do those things. So it wasn't like he was revolutionary in that way. He could get this shit started if he wanted to. He's just a grifter. He's not a nigga that's. like
He's
you
just a
said.
nigga. Like-
there's schools out there?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, schools.
They
like
got
that out there.
they got the boys
They got the
target
Umar.
practices and this shit.
Have you ever heard of this nigga that be on ESPN named Bomani Jones?
Yes.
Bald dude. He went to one of those schools. He
He,
talk about all the
for
time.
he wore the
The
Caucasian,
Caucasian
shirt.
shirt. Yeah, yeah. But he went to one of those schools like that where the niggas learn taekwondo. They learn how to fish. They learn how to swim. They learn how to shoot a gun. They learn how to all of that stuff in elementary school age. So and he's 40 years
That nigga
old.
was a Boy Scout.
Who?
That's what it
Bomani?
sounds like. That's he describing
I
the Boy
mean,
Scouts. And stuff.
But what was the Boy Scouts' purpose? Survival, right?
Yeah, man. The Boy Scouts
but
was
this
dope
a-
until they started poking.
But this is with all black people.
That's
this was a
scouting
black
them
people
boys.
thing. This was-
Yeah.
They were teaching scouting boys.
Scouting the boys.
That's a bar right there. They told you exactly what they was doing in the
Boy Scouts.
Bro,
Yeah, we gonna work that out right there. We gonna work that out. We gonna make that into something right there.
the boys.
You know what I'm saying?
We're the boys.
Scouting them and shit.
Yeah, but it go back to what
Hey,
you were saying
where
about,
these brownies come from?
about what you were saying about the conspiracy theories and how it's always like a nugget of truth in it. You know, it's a nugget of truth to what Umar is saying. He's not talking nothing crazy. It's true, but it's a bunch of crazy shit wrapped around that. That nigga need to get his shit together.
Right.
Do you think his hygiene is up to par?
I
Probably
mean,
not.
yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
I mean,
trust
I
a nigga
don't
that cut that
know.
mustache off, dog. Like I don't know.
Yo, I hate that.
I don't know.
Like how you got all
Whole
this,
beard,
bro,
son.
and you ain't got no mustache.
Cut the
To
mustache
me,
Wait,
it makes
you
you
saying-
it makes you look very ape like.
Wait. Are you saying
Untrustworthy.
Okay. Are you saying it's because he shaved off his mustache, but he still has a beard?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
right?
Exactly.
Because you said just shave off the mustache. If he had normally a clean face, and he shaved his mustache off, is he still trustworthy?
I don't trust black men that don't have facial hair. I'm sorry. It's just something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like that. So you don't trust Brooklyn?
Who?
Brooklyn?
No.
nigga.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah,
No.
you
They're
don't trust
scammers.
Brooklyn.
There's
You don't
one.
trust
Is
like the
one
whole place
Brooklyn
in
You know,
nigga.
Brooklyn, like the 1 in 10 Brooklyn niggas got facial hair.
I mean, if you
Nigga,
niggas
Lito don't have no facial hair.
that's
Jay-Z ain't got no facial hair and shit. Like them niggas ain't got no
trust
facial
Jay-Z.
hair.
No.
I don't trust Jay-Z.
Lito's only Brooklyn nigga that I trust.
But
As
it's
the rest of
different
them,
if you can't
no.
grow it though. But if you cutting off your facial
Huh?
hair to intentionally have a naked face, like why? It
It's
remind me of,
the
like,
Brooklyn
Daniel
water
Cameron.
don't allow them to grow facial
Oh
hair.
shit! Is that real, or are
That's
you just
all.
making that
It's
up?
from the 90s.
It feel like it because them niggas really don't be
From
having
the
no facial hair.
90s. That shit might it's vastly improved.
Nigga,
They got the-
Chris
they
Rock
got the
from
Barclays.
Brooklyn.
If you have a
Chris
beard
Rock,
and no mustache,
Biggie.
Biggie ain't had no facial hair.
yeah, Biggie was also only 25 when he died too. Yeah, niggas gotta remember that shit.
We had mustaches at 25.
Hell yeah.
We-
No, I
Yeah, I think I had a mustache. I ain't had no beard. Though.
I don't
A
speak
mustache?
for yourself.
Nigga, we ain't had the Ock. We ain't had the Ock. We ain't had the Philly Ock, but we niggas had at least a stash.
Nah,
I think I just had stash,
I had this first.
Yeah.
I just
Something you
this
had.
my chin.
You had some
I ain't
type
had
of
no
facial
mustache,
hair though.
I ain't had no mustache though.
So what?
Ain't
Did you
Like
no
it, my mama, it took a long time for that shit
My
to
mama.
come in. It took a long time for that shit to come in.
Yeah, but would you shave it off? And what would make you shave it off? Like all the way, everything.
That's what
Have a
I'm
naked
saying.
face.
I couldn't just
Niggas be
that
shaving
off.
everything for a job. Like white people don't be feeling
gonna be a
safe
fireman
when you
or
got
something.
when you got a full face of hair.
Yeah.
I remember I was working
See,
at a
but that's why I
restaurant.
don't trust people that do it because it's some appease the white man shit. Like, why
Yeah.
are you doing that?
All right, how would you? All right, have you ever, fellas, have you ever asked your lady, or have you ever expressed to your lady, yo, I like your hair this way. You know, I like when your hair is this way. I like when you wear it like this, right? And you know, some women say, you know, I don't give a fuck
What you?
how you like it. You know what I'm saying? It's my hair. You know, you don't control me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right? But as soon as they boss call them, like, I need you to come in. Hey, I need you to come in this meeting. You know what I'm saying? They get the creamy crack come out. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? But as we talked about earlier, as the women are starting to evolve, they don't care as much. Like I've seen
wait,
posts.
before you do that. The question was, has that ever happened to you, nigga?
Nah,
Oh.
they know
It's
better.
definitely
Than
happened to me.
They don't talk to me all wild and crazy. They know their place when they speak to me.
Get the fuck out of here. This ain't got nothing to do with how they
She be
talking
like,
to you. I'm
okay, and put it right back.
talking-
Yeah,
this nigga
you know what it is.
He's a lying ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's her name?
It's like
don't worry about that.
America and shit.
Yeah. They know what it is.
And bark like a dog and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever had nobody kirk on me for saying that, but I also don't think I've like intentionally said that to anybody where I was like, you know, if I see it, like your hair's changed, oh, I like your hair like that. But I've never been like, oh, I liked your hair better when it was like that other
Right.
way over there. Like, that's just asking for a problem.
True.
That
And
doesn't seem
but
wise.
hold. But
they be
to Boone's
asking,
point
though.
though, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Sometimes they ask, they will ask and then be like, "I'm gonna do what I want." Well, nigga, what you ask for?
Yeah,
Well, see-
and then if you say, hey, you know, whatever you think is right, they be like, are you just saying that?
But I was going to
know.
say, you got to use your intuition as a man to answer that question in the correct way. Like you said, whatever makes you feel good, baby, like that. Whatever you like. Then if you get something static other than that.
I ain't asked you that. I asked, what do
Yeah.
you like? How do you want my
You gotta
hair to be?
you gotta get a long answer. He's like, I like you to do whatever you like, cause that's when your confidence on 10, like when you really feeling yourself, like them the hot type of hairstyle. Cause I love it when like when you really like when you in your bag, like you gotta hype them up, like when you in your bag and you do your thing, like that's the type of hair I would, you know what I'm saying? You rock that, nigga. Yes.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pump
Go team, go.
yeah,
I be out there.
circumstance, nigga.
So you gotta just know how to answer that because, like you said, some people don't want to hear the answer to the question. Some people just want to hear what they want you to hear. I mean, what they want to hear from you. So, what's the purpose of me answering this question truthfully? What is it gonna really do? Like what?
Or if you answer the question truthfully, you gotta stand on it. Like, nah, you can be mad, but I don't like that you have your hair right now. So
you asked me, so I told you.
you know, and I'm not saying that you gotta change it,
We ain't
but
going out
I
to
don't
eat.
like it.
We ain't going out to eat tonight.
I do not like those flat twists in your hair. You look like 8th grade prom. I need you to put something else in your hair. But when you like married, but I feel like married people be at each other's neck. Like, hey. You can't do that.
Going nowhere. It's nowhere.
Yeah, like you. You can't. You got to take that off. Like that. Yeah, and I feel like women be doing the same thing. Like, ho, bruh, take that off. You ain't went. You look crazy. You know what I'm saying? You look like my uncle. Take that off. What are you doing?
I'm not going nowhere with you like that.
Right? Yeah, I'm not going nowhere with you like that. Take that off.
Yeah. But you gotta respect the honesty though. I would rather have somebody be
Right.
honest with me. I don't know. Maybe that's a man.
They had me out in the streets looking crazy. Don't let me. I'm not that. I don't know how people do it. People like, if I'm wrong, you need to be on my side. Let me be wrong and then correct me back home. No, correct me outside. Don't let me look stupid in front of all these people.
In public.
Nigga, you my friend. Like you not like forget them.
And I'm
You on my
embarrassed
side.
too. We together, nigga. Like,
Exactly.
they looking at
Cause
us
you
like
went with it. Now we both look dumb.
I feel like women don't have a problem telling us we look stupid though. Like for
Hell
sure.
nah.
I feel like they
Yeah,
don't,
yeah,
but since niggas be having such a big problem, they don't be saying nothing.
You think niggas had a problem?
I don't
with
know
that,
what
though?
I don't know where
think
you
niggas
be
have a
at.
problem with
'Cause,
that.
like
Yeah.
women have a lot to say
Yeah.
out this motherfucker. You know what I'm
for sure.
saying?
He said out this motherfucker.
It's
not like we asking.
This oppression of the squashing of the woman's voice. I don't where.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
ain't
not
squashing.
saying it don't happen. I'm just saying while that's happening, a lot of other women are expressing themselves.
You got.
What's different between them two?
I know they don't be talking to me like that. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, we already know you laying the Mac down.
They ain't
Leave it back
they ain't talking to you at all.
And they don't back down from the Mac down. You hear me? They know what
Let
it
me
is.
ask y'all this: have y'all seen this new dude named the song called Kimi Casanova? That's going.
Nigga,
around?
I've been watching that all
It's
week.
just
What's
great,
that? What's that?
Great. It's
Yo.
this dude named Ali something, like he a rapper, he a singer. Or whatever.
I think it's Akeem Ali or something like that.
Akeem Ali is his name. Yeah, so he got this new song called Kimi Casanova out, and it's like some old school like Mac shit for real. He in a video with the motherfucking fro shit. He talking
This
about
nigga's like a modern
putting
pimp,
juice
bro.
in his fro
And
shit. Yeah, it's some pimp shit for real. Yeah, I like it. He
On
got
that
bars.
nigga killing it.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
on,
Like 6 something?
Instagram. He was on
Nah.
you know that
What he
what's
look
that shit
like?
called? 85 South show. He was
Yeah, he was on 85 South.
just
What do
on
he look
85
like, though?
South show. I mean, he just dark skinned dude. He from
A black
Mississippi
nigga?
or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
A young black nigga, probably in his 20s.
Bro.
But he
Yeah.
how tall you think this? You said
He
Akeem Ali.
like Chico Bean and Carlos height. Like he not that
we about
tall.
the same height.
a musical artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got some new fly shit out. He been an artist.
It's
before,
Akeem Ali. Yeah.
But this video is kind of like the new viral.
Oh, nah,
thing,
this
so it's been kind of popping.
Oh, this nigga got his chest out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the nigga.
The song
That's
is
a nigga.
bop, though. The song is a bop.
Yeah, it is. Like,
Yeah.
This nigga, he
smart,
taking it back. He the Curtis Mayfield looking ass
Yup.
nigga.
yeah.
He got the big ass belt buckle and shit with the long V neck.
But the nigga can rap though.
Yeah, he got bars.
Like on top of that, Man, play the joint, Boone. You already got to cue it up.
No, we not. We can't do that.
Oh, we can't get struck.
But I should demonetize.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Man, that
saying?
nigga, he not getting monetized, so we not about to get demonetized.
He's still in the viral stage, so right now it's getting popping. So we'll hear about him soon. He gonna be popping. He's really talented. So it was just going with what we was talking about some smooth back and shit. I think it's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yo, hygiene.
But speaking of hygiene, that nigga brought it back. Like the nigga filing his fingernail. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of old school pimps, like niggas like had the long fingernails and they filing them and all.
Keeping it clean and shit.
Yeah.
He said something about he ain't got time for these bitches because he putting juice in his fro, and they showed him spraying his hair with his fro with the activator curl and shit. But yeah, I mean that's some smooth shit.
Women like confident men, right? Prince was extremely confident.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is you whatever your perception of masculinity is your business, right?
Pancake.
There's a difference between homo and heterosexual, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's your actions. What did you do? What did you do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you do something that was this or that? Right? You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty clear cut, yo.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right?
This
So
or
it's like
that.
people can speculate, you know what I mean?
Right.
But what did you actually do?
Yeah.
Right? So women are attracted to a confident man. Whatever it is you are, however you dress. This nigga Prince wore high heels. This nigga Prince took
with the cheeks out.
Like these women probably felt as though, God damn, like I can't leave my new shit around Prince. This nigga might wear it.
We wear the same size.
You know, he might wear it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he was still dicking them down.
And knocking them down.
The baddest ones too.
And telling them to sing.
Yeah. Getting a record contract.
Getting this acting in this movie.
Talent. Vanity had no talent, Slim. She was just bad. She was terrible in that movie, dog.
She was 80s bad.
Yeah.
Cause today she ain't even have a fatty or nothing.
Nah.
I mean, it's just
80s bad is different.
Bad, you can't.
Like she was pretty. Like they be pretty, but the 80s, but the body be a little.
It was just the clothes.
Her body looked like Prince.
It's the clothes they was wearing.
Shit.
It's not that her body wasn't good. They was wearing shit with like long shoulder pads and motherfucking. It wasn't formed to the shape. Like imagine if they dressed like Nicki Minaj back then. It would be some thick joints back then too. They just
True. Can you imagine like how like the type of nigga you gotta be to dress like Prince, but still convince a woman to A, have sex with you, and B, make her take her clothes off and jump in the lake?
The fresh lake of Minnetonka. Nigga.
Like you were different. Like you're different, bro. A lake in Minnesota, nigga, it's always cold out there.
Yeah, dog.
Summertime it'd be like 72, the highest. Like it's always like a little cool out there, dog.
That nigga wore high heels so much. He had hip problems when he got old. His hips was because he wore fucking heels.
See Vanity right there?
Yeah. He would have found a picture. That's a bad picture.
It's the hair. It's the hair.
Like
80s hair was terrible. Right? Yeah. That's what it is. I couldn't think of it, but I saw it. I couldn't think of the name.
Nah, she this is definitely older. This is definitely older.
Yeah.
When she was older, but she died. She died of kidney failure at 54 years old.
A couple years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean?
different, man. The women didn't age too well.
Baby, drive me
Like,
crazy.
Jasmine Guy. Have you seen what she look like lately?
Jasmine got the light skin joint. Hey yo, remember Lisa Turtle?
Oh, yeah, she's a light skinned joint now. She Sammy Sosa herself, dog.
Yeah, that's her problem. Like she tore the skin up so bad, it's not gonna hold up.
She
Like she just tore it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she was like if she'd have left it alone, she probably would have still been bad.
You know
But
they
since
bringing
she
back
the freaking like
Saved by the Bell. They made a new like a new
Yeah, I
version
seen
of it.
that.
Saved by the
Everybody on there with
Bell.
her. She the only one that ain't on there because they know she
Right.
like scary.
The reunion
motherfuckers
shit,
and
right?
Yeah.
You gotta make her if she go. She gotta be like the janitor or something. The way she look now,
She a
like
ghost. Like Lisa Turtle died. And, like, it's her ghost. Her ghost
like,
out in the locker.
Hey yo,
She
let me.
walk the locker, like, boom,
I'm
nigga.
gonna tell you something though. Lisa Turtle, you can't erase Lisa Turtle.
Oh nah.
Right?
She had a place in our childhood for sure.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why you. I'm gonna tell you why you can't replace Lisa Turtle
Oh, you mean on the show?
on Saved by the Bell, right? Because that's just look at Jasmine Guy
That's Jasmine Guy.
today.
Age
Right.
gets us all, man.
Today.
We all gonna look like that at some point.
Nah, yo, she's the.
she alright for a light skin joint. She alright because light skin joints don't always be aging well.
Nah, I say this though. I didn't. You know, some women look like a certain way when they're young, and then when you see them older, you be like, I didn't think you was gonna look like go this direction, like
Right.
you know what I'm saying. But if you dealing with her, if you having sex with her, right? You know, you need to see what her mother look like, right? Because her mother is gonna tell you what
Right.
she's gonna look like. You know what I mean? So
For sure.
it's like subconsciously, if you smash her mom,
You know what you got to look forward to.
right? Subconsciously, I ain't saying like in practice in actuality. I'm just saying subconsciously and shit.
Yeah.
mean,
do not go smash it.
Like we said, these 50-year-old women don't be looking the same in
Hell
2020 as they did
Hell nah.
back in '96.
Grandmas ain't the same, bro.
Oh, but listen. So Lisa Turtle, okay? Lisa Turtle, right? You cannot replace her, okay? There's only Saved by the Bell is a franchise,
Right.
okay? All right, and a lot of people, a lot of people, if you watch Saved by the Bell, you came in at a certain time, and you might not necessarily understand the history of Saved by the Bell, right? Lisa Turtle is one of the original cast members of Saved by the Bell. She was there in junior high with Zach Morris and Screech.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was another girl who I guess she would take the place of Jesse. You know what I'm saying?
And they
There
had
was
the
another
English
dude
teacher.
that was like Slater.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There used to be some black dude named Miles and shit. You know what I'm saying? This white lady was the teacher. You know.
Oh, you seen the pilot episode?
No,
right?
nah, nigga.
like the whole first
I
season.
know Saved by the Bell.
It was,
You know what I'm saying?
It was on them for a minute.
Because they went from middle school to high school to
yeah.
college. You know
I
what I'm saying?
remember. I missed the middle school.
And then they did high school over. They did. They pretty much did all the damn episodes over with a new cast. You know what I'm saying? High school, but they had Screech back. See, Screech is an original. Belding is an original.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like these
Is he
people,
still
you can't.
alive?
I don't know, but these people can't be replaced. That's
Right.
why you can't just erase Lisa Turtle. Like Lisa, she's an OG. She from the beginning. She's always
Like a real
been
OG.
there.
Right.
She's always been the black girl. So
Well, she not the black girl no more. That's why they ain't put her on there.
that's she erased
She got the
herself.
little
They
Kim
saying
face.
Ah,
she
yeah.
whited herself out.
She looked like
She whited herself out.
Yeah, that's
she looked like the milk after you eat Fruity Pebbles.
yeah. She looks fucking crazy. Is what she looks like, dog. Like she got revitiligo and shit.
Yeah. Then she picked that weight on top of that. Like, come on, sis. Like, you can't do both. Like, you gotta do
The
one
show
or the
looks
other.
interesting though. It's like the kids of them. Like it's a new school and and see that's not even as bad as I've seen it. That's not.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
worse.
Yeah, but I've
Yeah,
seen
she-
it much worse than that.
That's because it's her hair though. Her hair look good.
She look kind of crazy right here.
Yeah, she look like if y'all was out and y'all was having drinks and she was like willing to go home with you, I'd be scared. I'd be like,
Wow.
man, you know what? I don't know. Just looking at her eyes and shit, just like I don't know.
Yeah, she look
You
like
know
she
what?
might,
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home.
She might practice like some kind of soul hoodoo type of thing where she's still she's still ahead from you with some shit from your toothbrush and put it in a sage burning ritual.
That's tough.
To bind y'all souls together.
Shit. Hey yo, NEMPATHY show. Okay. Shout out to BRYANBEKNOWIN. Talking about men hygiene.
Hygiene. Again, check out Mocha Gemini. What is it? I'm gonna make sure I got it right. It's like Mocha Gemini CEO.
On the gram.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, be more aware. You know, shout out to the Dope Info podcast, right?
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Dope info.
Yo, tell everybody where they can, the Instagram, all the social media, how they can find you, where they can listen to you. You know,
Yeah,
we might have to get we got to get the visual aspect popping for the
Yeah, you already
2021.
Yeah, we might as well, man. We out here. We ain't got shit else to do. We quarantine. So we keep a steady schedule, man. We release one every Sunday, so you can catch us on iTunes, Spotify, all that. But y'all, appreciate y'all for having me here. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up with the homies.
And we gotta slide through that joint too. We gotta slide
Hell
through the Dope
yeah,
Info.
hell yeah, we gotta be on there.
Yeah, we blowing big blunts.
Y'all niggas talking back.
Pause. Hey, man, y'all can fly. Y'all can fly to us. we should be having the power.
all y'all down there?
Yeah, no. We be recording in like Frederick, Maryland for real. So it's like more like up there.
Oh God.
Yeah. So niggas going.
You right. We gonna have to fly over down
Yeah.
there.
I mean, we got powers now, so you know what I'm saying. We can,
True. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 12:16. We gotta go to sleep. You gotta go to sleep. It's like Christmas. You gotta go to sleep first and wake up with the powers.
You gotta act everybody gonna wake up like this and shit, like
Right.
goofy or
Yo, wait till your timeline. Look at your
Yo,
timeline tomorrow, nigga.
tomorrow's gonna be havoc. It's gonna be so bad tomorrow, bro.
I'm here for these jokes, man. Niggas got the jokes and shit.
Definitely.
Yo, at SONICBOONETV, follow me at Just Be Wellness Center at Be More _aware. Yo, we out of here. Smoke break. I can't take the smoke.